Salute to everybody I got up in here. I see Max Boogie up in this thing. Let me see what's up in here. AZ King, salute to you. Gun, salute. Space City, salute. So y'all see I had to slow it down today because usually I'm bumping my little rap music, but this story we about to talk about today is kind of sad. Let me turn my camera on real quick. Now, y'all know I've been going live and it's been hot as hell, right? How about it's freezing today? It's cold. For real. So yes. Y'all want me to get into the MO3 sector stuff or y'all want me to get into this story first? I think I'm gonna get into the story first. So this story was really, really sad. I've been wanting to talk about it, but as promised, we are back to some content. So this is about a young lady who was murdered by her boyfriend, and she was pregnant at the time. Her 2-year-old son witnessed the crime, and the boyfriend who did it was not the little boy's dad. So basically, what he did, well, the girl was reported missing at first, her and her son, and he ended up going into the police station and confessing to murdering her and her son. So he, illed her in front of her son and then drove to a whole nother location, y'all, and tossed the toddler over the bridge. And so after the little boy had to witness what happened to his mom, he had to stay in the car with this man until this man found a location and wanted to throw him off the bridge while he was still living. The little boy didn't even die from falling off the bridge. He actually, when the autopsy came back, he died because of the weather and it was cold. So let's get into one of the videos talking about it. Hold up. And pull it up for y'all. Yeah, this story was really, really sad, y'all. It really was. All right. All right, so we can watch this one first. Let me share my screen with y'all.
We hear from family members of a mother and son killed by the mother's boyfriend. Kayleen and Caden Johnson were reported missing earlier this month.
And joining us now in their studio is Anam Siddiqui. Monday, their bodies were found dumped. Anam, after Kaylin's boyfriend turned himself into police. What did the family have to say today?
Yeah, Kellyanne and Tavarius, the family says they never imagined something like this to happen to them. Kayleen was a twin and the youngest of 4 sisters. Her family members describe her as an amazing mother and the big little sister. Balloons, candles, and cards cover the apartment where Kayleen and Caden Johnson lived.
She was a strong mother. Strong sister.
Kayleen's sister, Tiara Johnson, spent Tuesday afternoon relighting candles, remembering this is where she would see her baby sister and play with her nephew.
That beautiful smile and the pretty eyes, he got you right there. Once you see him, he was happy, baby. Very happy.
The mother and son were found dead in separate areas in East Baton Rouge Parish on Monday. Kayleen's boyfriend, Brennan Murphy, turned himself into police for their deaths. The coroner's office reports both deaths as homicide. Kayleen died from multiple gunshot wounds. Caden most likely died from hypothermia after being thrown off the Central Thruway. Similar cases are too common in the Baton Rouge area, and experts say that incidents are increasing.
The numbers seem to have skewed in the upward direction.
Attorney for the Iris Domestic Violence Center, Priscilla Ray, says in the past year she has seen an uptick in cases involving guns.
I am seeing a lot of younger victims, i.e., 20, 21.
Center leaders say they are on track to beat last year's case record for clients seeking help from domestic violence situations. Unfortunately for Kayleen, it's too late for her and her unborn baby. She was expecting her second child in just 3 months.
You took 3 beautiful souls from us. One we will never get to meet. If you ever feel like you have to defend yourself for a man, leave. And I feel the same about a guy.
Police still don't have a motive. The family has set up a GoFundMe to cover the cost of the funerals. We have that link available at beareproud.com. I'm Siddiqui, Fox 44 News.
That's a devastating story, but thank you for keeping.
Okay, we're gonna read some of the articles that came out because the details were really, really gruesome, y'all. Let me see which one I want to read first. Okay, we're gonna start with this one right here. All right. Salute, Gravedigger. Okay, I'm gonna read it for y'all. It says Baton Rouge police have arrested the boyfriend of a pregnant woman who was reported missing along with her young son earlier this month. Detective arrested 20-year-old Brennan Murphy in connection to the deaths of Kaylin Johnson, who was 24, and her 2-year-old son, Caden Johnson. A preliminary autopsy report released by the East Baton Rouge Coroner's Office on March 15th ruled Kaylin and Caden Johnson's as homicides. According to the report, Johnson died from multiple gunshot wounds and was pregnant at the time of her death. Caden's cause of death is still being studied, but authorities believe he died from hypothermia. We already saw that in the news clip. This was her and this was her son. It says family members say Murphy is the father of the woman's unborn child. Police said Murphy is not the father of the deceased 2-year-old, which we already talked about that as well. It says police said Murphy turned himself in. Can y'all hear me? I hope I'm hard. I mean, hope I'm loud enough and y'all can hear me. If not, let me know. It says police said Murphy turned himself in Monday and led the detectives to the location of both of the bodies in a wooded area. Like I said before, they were not in the same area, and had he not turned himself in, they had no idea where they were located, from my knowledge. Throughout the interview process, he gave us the information as to both being and the locations as to where they were. I have to leave certain words out, y'all. It says the family still tried reaching Johnson, but her cell phone was disconnected and the call could not be made. That was when they were thinking that she was missing, or when she was missing. The report goes on to say that officers learned Johnson was in a relationship with Murphy, and when questioned, he denied knowing the whereabouts of Johnson and her son. According to police, there were many things that led them to believe foul play was involved. It was suspicious in nature. We found her car without the license plate on it, and from there, it raised an eyebrow. One of the guys made contact with Murphy. He refused to give information, and from there, he disappeared. So, okay, I was wrong about that. They found her first. I don't think they had found the little boy yet. Ultimately, Murphy turned himself in and led police to the bodies, officials said. So see, that's conflicting to me because it's saying that he led them to the bodies, but they saying that they found her. So I don't know. After examining the bodies, police believe the victims could have been dead for at least a week. So I have another one that is actually more detailed as well. Let me go to my comments. Salute that boy Sleep. Salute. Okay, y'all, let's get to this other one. Okay, here we go. It says a Baton Rouge man accused of shooting his pregnant girlfriend and leaving her body in a ditch off Burbank Drive before throwing her still living toddler son off a bridge was indicted Thursday. Brennan Murphy, who was 20, was indicted by an East Baton Rouge Parish grand jury on 2 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of first-degree feticide in the deeds of 24-year-old Kaylin Johnson and 2-year-old Kaden Johnson, and Kaylin Johnson's unborn son, according to court records. So she was far along enough to know that she was having a little boy. So, and then if y'all saw the picture in the news clip, you can see that she looked like she was about at least 6 months pregnant. So, it wasn't as if she wasn't showing. Murphy told Baton Rouge police investigators that Johnson picked him up from his home in her Nissan Versa the evening of March 5th, while Kaden sat buckled in the back seat. So, see, the young lady went and picked him up in her car. Her son was in the back seat, in his car seat. After driving for a bit, the pair got into an argument and pulled over before Murphy and killed her. So basically unalived her. Police said Murphy moved Johnson's body to the passenger seat of the car and drove to the 8500 block of Burbank Drive. So after he does this to her, he ends up taking her, taking out body and puts it in the passenger seat so that he can get in the driver's seat. Keep in mind, her son is still in the back seat. Okay. With Kaden still in the back seat, Murphy then drove to Central Thruway, where he threw the uninjured child off an elevated and heavily wooded stretch of road over a bayou, police said. And let me just say this: these 2 locations are a good ways away or apart. So that little boy was in the back seat with his mother. Well, first of all, he witnessed it happening to his mother, and then he's eventually going to witness his mama being disposed of, and then he's still going to have to stay in the car with him until he goes to a whole nother location to drop him off a bridge. Like, I can't even imagine. It says Johnson and her son were reported missing 6 days later on March 11th, after family members told law enforcement they couldn't reach the young mother. Murphy turned himself in to police on March 14th and led investigators to the bodies. A trial date has not been set. Murphy is being held. So, yeah, that's a lot of the details of what happened, but that was horrible. I did want to bring awareness to domestic violence situations and Black femicide. Like, we are losing a lot of our sisters to these domestic violence situations. And we don't even realize it. Somebody brought something to my attention even when the pandemic was going on and everybody was like, in the houses and we couldn't like go out. They brought to my attention that a lot of people had to be stuck in the house with their abusers. You know what I mean? So all those kids and all those women that go through physical abuse every day during the pandemic had to be in the house with their abuser as well as the kids. And when I really thought about it in that way, it made so much sense. And I can speak for in Baton Rouge. In Baton Rouge, like the domestic violence went through the roof. Like women were getting unalived, like left and right. Like it went from people getting murdered in the streets to women and kids, mostly women. So I did want to bring that to light. This is going on a lot all across the world, and y'all just pray for us women for sure. Salute, no worries. 206. I do know a couple people, other people are live right now in our sector, so I can imagine some people are over there with the drama, which is cool, it's fine. But like I said, hold on, I do have another video for y'all too that I did want y'all to see about this situation. So let's go to that. It's not right here. All right.
We hear from family members of a mother and son killed by the mother's boyfriend.
This ain't the one.
Kayleen.
No, this ain't the one. It's this one right here. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, it's this one.
Inside the East Baton Rouge coroner's office Tuesday, autopsies performed on 24-year-old Kaylin Johnson and her 2-year-old son Caden, one day after both bodies were found in separate wooded areas. After 20-year-old Brennan Murphy told investigators where he dumped them days earlier. The coroner's office ruling both deaths a homicide, but that appears to be the only similarity. Kaylin Johnson was shot multiple times, according to the coroner's office, before Murphy allegedly dumped her body and the gun along Burbank Drive near Ben-Hur. For 2-year-old Caden Johnson, the cause of death, not confirmed, but hypothermia is suspected. The coroner's preliminary report noting Caden's body did not show any signs of trauma, even after the child, still alive, was thrown from this overpass along Central Thruway. The autopsy also confirming Kaylin was pregnant. Her family says she was 6 months along.
He took 3 beautiful souls from us. 3 beautiful souls.
Murphy appearing in court via Zoom Tuesday afternoon wearing an orange jumpsuit and blue mask. His demeanor quiet but polite, a commissioner refusing to set his bond. That hearing coming hours before autopsy findings were released, information the district attorney was eagerly anticipating before making any prosecutorial decisions.
Was the mother pregnant at the time? There was potentially had a charge of feticide. That's the case. Also, how the child was killed will give us more information as to what type of case we're looking at.
Tonight, District Attorney Hiller Moore still undecided on the death penalty.
Surely this is the first degree murder case that potentially has the potential to carry a death penalty. Not that we're making any decisions at all.
Even as more grisly details surface surrounding how Kaylin and Caden Johnson were killed, her family, now charged with planning 2 funerals, say they don't hold a grudge on the man now charged with killing them.
I do forgive Brendan for what he did. I do. Because I feel like if he didn't turn himself in, we would never knew what it was at. I don't hold anything against him because we was able to bring our babies. And we get to say our final goodbyes to them.
Late this afternoon, with the autopsy findings made public, Baton Rouge police tell me they will now charge Brendan Murphy with feticide on top of the pair of first-degree murder charges he faces. Sylvia
Johnston, thank you.
Okay, y'all. So I guess we could take a small little commercial break and then get into bullshit because I know I know that's what y'all want. Hold on. Salute my yacht. Salute NO Hold on, let me airdrop this to myself right quick, y'all. And then we're gonna get right up into the bullshit. Salute, bread truck. Salute, baby. All right. Airdrop this to myself. Salute the South Memphis show. Thanks for coming through, baby. All right, y'all. We're about to take this little commercial break and then we're going to get into the bullshit, okay?
What's up? This your girl, Bishop Female Rapper. Today is Monday, man. No, before I open this package, they had a hoe talking shit. And I'm just trying to see what this hoe getting at, because I don't beef over no dick. And if he taking care of home, I don't give a fuck about no bitch. Some hoes say they don't like me, no, you don't like my type of bitch, because I get it out the mud. That's the reason for this buzz. Bitch, your whole life basic. That's the reason that you hate. I mean, it's something you want to say, but what's up with the hesitation? That mean you throwing shots, but you said it's all gravy. He only play with you, bitch. He ain't about to keep coming back. This ain't no competition. You can't fuck with me. None of that. Since me on this topic, ooh, bitch, I'm too cocky. You stalk my page every day. Ask that nigga how I'm rocking. On the internet is motion. In real life, it ain't none of that. You hoes be kept out, man. Y'all need to put an end to that. Word in the wind, they say I do this shit for fun. What the fuck I look like? Being an Instagram rapper with my mama and my babies and my family gotta eat. I'm the GOAT. That's on me. You on that rack, come see me. And bitch, you know I'ma eat with or without a beat. Bitch, and that's simple.
Let's run that back one more goddamn time.
Hey, y'all, what's
for
up?
the
This
people
your
in the
girl,
back.
Bishop Female Rapper. Today is Monday, man. No, before I open this package, they had a hoe talking shit. And I'm just trying to see what this hoe getting at, because I don't beef over no dick. And if he taking care of home, I don't give a fuck about no bitch. Some hoes say they don't like me, no, you don't like my type of bitch, because I get it out the mud. That's the reason for this buzz. Bitch, your whole life basic. That's the reason that you hate. I mean, it's something you want to say, but what's up with the hesitation? That mean you throwing shots, but you said it's all gravy. He only play with you, bitch. He ain't about to keep coming back. This ain't no competition. You can't fuck with me. None of that. Since me on this topic, ooh, bitch, I'm too cocky. You stalk my page every day. Ask that nigga how I'm rocking. On the internet is motion. In real life, it ain't none of that. You hoes be kept out, man. Y'all need to put an end to that. Word in the wind, they say I do this shit for fun. What the fuck I look like? Being an Instagram rapper with my mama and my babies and my family gotta eat. I'm the GOAT. That's on me. You on that rack, come see me. And bitch, you know I'ma eat with or without a beat. Bitch, and that's simple.
Yeah. Y'all heard my girl say that shit. Shout out to official female rapper. That's my sister-in-law. She the rawest thing, the rawest female rapper out there, Rick. You heard me? Y'all need to go look her up and check out her music. So shout out to her, official female rapper. All right, so let's, I guess, get into some of this bullshit. All right, it's been a lot going on in the past 48 hours, huh? It's been a lot going on. Okay, let's start with the dead hoe. Y'all, that didn't take long, did it? That didn't take long at all. I had laid around there and gave them people 2 weeks before they fell out. It happened in like 28 hours. I'm talking about that shit happened fast as fuck. Like, crazy, right? All right. So, nah, they didn't lay around there. They done fell out. Nah, Ratchet see what everybody was trying to tell him, right? Okay. Now, let me speak on seeing and Ratchet becoming back cool. I'm not surprised, y'all. She said that in the live. She said that that was her people and they, like they family. So I get it. Me and Ratchet don't have really the same relationship. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I knew that was gonna happen like that. So I ain't tripping. As far as me and Ratchet's relationship, like, like he said, it's water under the bridge for me. You know what I'm saying? That issue, is dead. You know what I'm saying? What I will say is, y'all know I had to be petty, right? So since he had texted me, Stinky Minky was on my top when she went live on me, I could not wait to text him, Mink on your top. I just had to be petty right quick, you know what I'm saying? Just petty a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because hoes was on this bitch posting that shit like it was funny, like, Ratchet told you I was on your top and blah, blah, blah. And I replied that you was on my nuts, but it's all good, you know what I'm saying? So I had to be petty back, you know what I'm saying? I just had to, like, why not? Fuck. So yeah, that's that on that. As far as the dead hoe goes, the bitch dead. So ding dong, the witch is motherfucking dead. That she did. Okay, so let me speak on the Snoop, Lady Snoop, and the dead hoe beef. Again, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. If you ask me, the dead hoe crashing out. Like, I really think she needs to back away from the goddamn keyboard and computer screen and phone screen and get her life together and get her mental together, because something up top ain't registering, y'all. Something ain't making sense. Like, it's not. Like, I don't know what's going on with y'all girl top, but it ain't right. It's not. She over there crashing out, getting full of Tito's and Eddies and I don't know, out her body, crashing out on everybody, beefing with everybody, going ham on everybody. And then MHB then came through and doxed this bitch socks off. Like, I don't think it's nothing left to even research. Like, he told your whole life story. Like, and it's been happening so many times. Salute, Vanessa. Salute, Vanessa, baby. It's cold today, y'all. Y'all see I got on I got on clothes today. Louisiana weather be tripping. And y'all see my door still fucked up. Okay. I told my nigga come put my goddamn door up because bitches want to be talking shit about my fucking door. So yeah, my shit gonna be up in a couple days. And y'all hoes gonna make me flip this bitch. It ain't nothing but a shit, but don't make me fuck around and flip this bitch just so y'all can't say shit. I'm petty. I'm real petty. So yeah, anyways, y'all. But yeah, them beefing, I'm not surprised. Now, are y'all paying attention to the players on the board? Like, because the same names keep coming up and everything. Like, don't let that shit fly over y'all head. It's the same names keep coming up in everything. Thank you, Vanessa. Girl, this background ain't nothing to look at right now, baby. It is not. Okay. I went out of town, my fucking door flew off. I don't know. My damn LED lights is falling off my balloon. Probably from the wind, from the door being down. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get it together. But thank you, Vanessa Boo. But yeah, basically what I was saying. Yeah, it's the same players, just wrapped up in everything. Like if y'all just pay attention, y'all gotta pay attention to who name keep coming up in everything. Like y'all, just tell me one name. Y'all type in the chat one name that keep coming up in everything. It's a few names, but I just want y'all to name one for me. Thank you, Vanessa. I just want y'all. Let me put my banner up. My banner ain't even up, y'all. If y'all want to donate to the channel, y'all can hit the cash out. All money go back to the community and you guys, okay, and the channel. But what was I saying? Yeah, y'all chat, type one name down there for me. I'm waiting. Give me one name. I know y'all know one. It's a few, like I said. But yeah, the surfboards and turquoise. You know what? What's crazy is, y'all, let me tell y'all how slow I am. Y'all know I don't be understanding the troll stuff, right? I'm just realizing when Vanessa put surfboards up here, I was wondering why. I was in somebody's chat, and who was it that wrote me in the chat? I think it was Chef. He wrote in the chat, "Have I ever been surfing before?" And I was like, I mean, I've tried, but I wasn't successful. He must have been talking about the goddamn surfboards in the back, because I was wondering, like, why the fuck were he asking me if I ever been surfing? Like, that's the weirdest question ever. Girl, look, I don't be paying attention. And y'all know I don't be understanding. I don't be understanding the troll shit. But Vanessa, if you would have never typed in the chat surfboards and turquoise, baby, I would have still been thinking like he was crazy just asking me, had I ever been surfing? Y'all know I don't be understanding. He probably say that good crazy. But anyways, yeah, y'all ain't giving me no name. Do I need to throw a name out there? Like, come on, Guns. What name keep coming up in all the bullshit? Just give me one name. Y'all gonna try to make me be messy. Can we talk about this sector name change too? You can Google me. I used to surf for 15 years, got hurt and had, let me see, and had to stop. And had to stop. Okay, I get it. No, I'm saying, like, I didn't even realize that he maybe was asking me had I ever been surfing, because I had those surfboards in the back. I just thought he was throwing out a random question in somebody's chat, and I'm like, he crazy asking me that crazy shit. Thank you, Guns. That is definitely one of them. And that is definitely two of them. Yes. And have y'all noticed how they have some, behind the scenes people too. Okay, Gun said Cam too. I've been hearing Cam name frequently. Okay, Guns. I fuck with Guns. See, Guns a renegade. Guns gonna go ahead and just hit the chat and be like, this one. Shit. Thank you, Guns. Yeah, Guns a real renegade. I fucks with it. Yes, I agree. Mick name has been coming up in a whole lot. Like, we done heard her with me. We done heard her with Ratchet. We done heard her with Sin. We done heard her with Lady Snoop. The X. Like, it's a lot of shit going on. Cam got a transformer as a bodyguard. Yeah, like, okay, so Max, let's talk about it, girl. Don't make me drop the link for you. Let's talk about it. So, how do you feel about someone that's not in our sector doxing someone that is in our sector? So, we all know today that Tracy doxed SD. How y'all feel about that? Vanessa say hi. But how y'all feel about that? I, for one, feel like it's kind of disrespectful, you know? Has anybody in our sector went to another sector and doxed somebody? I can't remember anybody doing it, but somebody may have done it. So y'all lace me up on game, because I ain't never know nobody in our sector to dox somebody else in another sector. So I kind of feel like it was rather disrespectful. Especially because I feel like, she ain't had nothing to do with this SD debacle. Like, it's too easy to just say nothing. when it ain't got nothing to do with you. Oh, Vanessa say, and the hell for dox me. I didn't know till Snoop told me. Well, damn. Now, are you a content creator, Vanessa? You just a subscriber, huh? Like, okay, so I do not agree with subscribers getting doxxed. Now, the only time that I can see it happening is if a subscriber participated in the doxing of a content creator, then I can understand a content creator doxing a subscriber if they were involved, you know what I'm saying, of doxing a content creator. But otherwise, I feel like subscribers should be off limits. I feel like subscribers should be able to go to any chat, any panel, and they should always be free to say whatever it is that they think or feel or give their perspective. And subscribers don't always have to agree with us. We have to, as content creators, get that together. Like, we're like, the subscribers are our customers in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the customer is always right, even if you don't agree. Salute, Miss MJB. Salute, baby. If I was a dog, you was a flower. I piece of you, Gordo. I forgot who. I know who this is that changed their name to this, but I can't think of who you are right now. It say, did she dox him or read Alpha Dox report someone sent her? Now, see, I'm not sure. I don't get too, entangled in this doxing stuff too much. So I don't know. I don't know how many times SD has been doxed, but from my knowledge, she doxed him in a way that, but I don't know because I heard that Cam doxed him before too. So I don't know if she's going off that same dox that Cam did or not. I don't know. Let me go up here and see. I think she done it for another person and it wasn't Cam. I'm hearing it was for TG, or Cam. I'm not sure, but I feel like it wasn't for Cam if Cam didn't already doxed him before. So I don't know. And then I'm also, let me see, Vanessa, but I changed my way. He's guilty, but okay. So you had participated in a doxing, and then somebody ended up doxing you. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't agree with somebody out our sector doxing somebody in our sector. And I also feel like SD got enough problems going on. Like, dang, what more do y'all want from him? Like, what more do y'all want? Like, he got enough issues. Like, damn. Okay, Lord Chill will say, shit, all this doxing, who gonna pull up? I don't know, because now they saying this, this whole lot of woods fight is supposed to be a thing and people have agreed to the fight. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about these matches. Let's talk about if y'all feel like people really gonna show up and act. So they're saying that No Face Bun and Cam have both agreed to fight, from what I'm hearing. Do y'all think that it's really gonna go down? Gunn said, hopefully, number one, I wish it would stop. What does doxing do? It only proves you're drunk. We already knew that. My thing is, like, I don't understand why you have to go as far as doxing or dragging kids. Like, I mean, I feel like everybody does enough on this fucking screen for you to just drag them for what they do on this screen. Like, I feel like when it gets to doxing, you bringing in people who have nothing to do with the situation in, because people end up contacting friends and family members who have nothing to do with YouTube, who just trying to live a regular life. I don't think that's fair. Salute, Frederick. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you. But yeah, I don't believe in bringing people who ain't got nothing to do with nothing in this. Like, just because I decided to become a YouTuber, it doesn't mean that it gives you the right to harass my mom or my kids or my family members or even my spouse. Like, to me, that is crazy. Y'all, like, the doxing stuff just drags other people into this. And I don't really understand it. I don't understand the doxing. I don't understand the dragging of kids because, like I said, everybody does enough on this screen and behind this keyboard for you to have enough to drag them on. I feel like the only thing doxing does is give people extra stuff to say when they scratching with somebody. But it's like if you just scratch hard from the beginning, do we really have to dox? Like the hell? Vanessa says SD didn't deserve to be doxxed, in my opinion. I don't think so either. Like maybe I'm tripping, but I haven't even seen him like wrapped up in the bullshit lately. I thought like he was taking a break from YouTube. The last live he did was like 10 days ago. Like I'm not even understanding why he getting doxxed right now. Like what's the issue? I'm confused. What the hell did he do? Who else supposed to be fighting? It's supposed to be 88 and who? Gigi, right? Do y'all think that's gonna happen? I don't think Cam and No Face Vaughn gonna fight. That's my opinion. I've heard them talk about fighting so many times to where I believe it when I see it. That's just my opinion. Yeah, I'm not getting my hopes up for that. Let's see. Vanessa says, and the only thing that keep bringing on me is my gun charges and that I've been shot twice. That's an indicator to leave me alone. Meg say, girl, they using that lady to do shit that can get her locked up. Period. Okay, period. SD come back and dox CG yesterday. That's why it happened. Okay, so SD did dox CG because maybe he profited that live. I didn't see it. I thought it was Mysterious and 88. Girl, you telling me something? I thought it was Gigi and 88. I know Gigi was calling 88 out for a fight, from my knowledge. Let me see. I wish a nigga would talk about pulling up to my mom's house. I'm gonna make you stand on it. For real. Like, I feel like that's taking it too far. That's taking it very, very far. Like, mom go to work every day. Like, she don't want nothing to do with no fucking YouTube shit. And why would Mysterious and 88 fight? I thought they were still friends. Did I miss something? I must have missed something, girl. Tell me, because I don't know. I thought they were still cool. From my knowledge, Go Mysterious was just, gonna focus on doing her business stuff. Oh, he docs TG on Room Shaker page. Now it makes sense. Okay. But TG and SD are both in the sector, or at least in the troll beef sector, right? So still, what would they have to do with the beef sector? Why would Tracy still docs SD? Yeah, I thought they were cool. I think it was Gigi and 88 that was supposed to be fighting. Let's talk about this sector name change. AZ Kids say I'm doxing myself in 2025. If somebody don't do it for you before then, that's 2 years from now. The way they doxing folks these days. Vanessa say maybe I'm lost. There's too much going on. I can't keep up. Exactly. It's too hard to keep up because guess what? It be beef today and it be pizza tomorrow because they be having a pizza party and be back cool. You know what I'm saying? Beef today, pizza tomorrow. So I feel you, but the latest on the street is they was back cool. AZK said, I don't really care. I don't really care either. Like, what is that gonna do for you actually? Like, honestly, what is that gonna do? Like, you still don't know me in real life. You still don't know what I'm about in real life. Like, I don't know. Space City say, sheesh. AZ Keys say, I have nothing to hide. Me either. I mean, it's not my preference. I wouldn't want like all my business on the internet only because I'm a private person, but it's not anything that you're gonna find that's gonna embarrass me. So it wouldn't be that for me. it wouldn't be embarrassment. Like anything I've done, I did. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stand on it. It was either a lesson or a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Either I learned my lesson from that shit or I got a blessing in the end of that shit. So for me, like it wouldn't be embarrassment. It'll just be unnecessarily dragging people who have nothing to do with this YouTube shit into it. And it would have a lot to do with me just being a private person. I'm just very, very private. You know what I'm saying? And if I wanted everybody to have the information, I'll just get up here and put it. But other than that, like I don't care about the doxing shit. It wouldn't be embarrassing to me. It'd just be like, for what? Like, why would everybody need to have my fucking address so y'all could be sending shit through the mail and doing dumb shit? Like, who got time for that? Because I'm not gonna deal with that dumb shit. Like, something's going to happen. So the fuck? Let me read these comments. Lord Chill will say, so when are we gonna cash out on them wolf tickets people been selling in this sector? I don't know. It's supposed to be what in June, that whole lot of woods. Max say, Willie, you know I don't fuck with you. Don't get blocked because you know Woods got spaces for you too. Lord, Max talk about putting your ass in the woods. AZ King, AZ, can you please put the A behind the D for me? Okay, thank you. I hear you. It's just Black YouTube is so messy. There are 7B people on this world, and only our people think they own YouTube. I don't know if we think we own YouTube. I think people just be taking it for her. Damn, we said the same shit payday. Girl, this nigga got 15 troll pages. For real, for real. Imagine if they used the same energy in doing something productive. That's all I'm saying, AZ King. Like, if y'all put this same energy into like helping our community, we'll be so much further in life. Stalking for a bum bitch. Exactly. Like all that doxing shit, like what? So you could like pass by my house because that's all you bum bitches end up doing. Thank you, AZ King. Thank you. But that's all you bum bitches gonna be doing, like passing by. But beeping the horn, like sending mail from all across the state. Like, what is that gonna do? Like, I don't know. That should just be crazy. I don't know. It's a lot of crazy shit that people do that I never even participated in real life. Like that shit crazy. Laugh out loud. You couldn't fuck with that girl who whipped your. All right, Lord, chill, will. I told y'all that little fight video don't mean shit to me because she wasn't running in that hole. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Right. I'm gonna respect anybody who went toe to toe or had that fight and caught that fade. If I really want to be messy, my brother works for the NSA. Don't be messy, AZ King. Don't be messy. It ain't gonna pay mortgage going to prison for 10 years, save my life. I ain't ashamed. Okay, like I said, a lesson or a blessing, Vanessa. We all had to go through it, you know. God sent us all through trials and tribulations to bring us to the place that we need to be in, or make us and mold us into the person that we're supposed to be. So yeah, like I said, it's either a lesson or a blessing. And either way, I ain't ashamed of it. Like I said, if I learned the lesson, I'm gonna tell you what the hell I learned from it. And if it was a blessing, I'm gonna tell you how I got blessed from it. Like that's on period. And it's not hard to get there. These motherfuckers info. Yeah, it's not. Don't come outside and you won't either not go get all your troll pages. Exactly. Maybe my experience can help someone. Exactly. Like that's another thing. I feel like if everybody came to the internet as themselves and with pure intentions, they'll go so much further. Like, you'll go so much further. Like, I would rather, like, some of the stuff that come out about people when they get doxxed, I would rather just hear the real story behind it and talk about that. Because nobody on this motherfucker is perfect. Like y'all not gonna ever dox somebody and it's gonna be squeaky clean or perfect because us as humans are not fucking perfect. So you run somebody's name enough, I guess you're probably gonna come up on something. But I mean, we all human. Like I just don't understand. Like, what does that mean today? Like, even if I did something 15 years ago, what does that mean in 2023 and where I'm at right now in my life? Like, that shit crazy. The next like bitch looking for a strike. I see like the bitch already buying bots. Like, stop trying to talk for the next bitch. Talk to your nigga pussy. All right, Max said it first. Exactly, payday. AZ. AZ say, calm down, Max. I love you. He like, calm down. I love you. But yeah, y'all, I don't understand like with it. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I would rather people just come tell their real story, because some of the stuff that I've heard come out when somebody was getting doxxed, I really would have rather just hear them tell a story like, man, y'all, let me tell y'all how I went through this shit and had to come up out of it. To me, that's more real than anything. Like, what's the shame in it? Like, we all came here to learn shit and to do shit. Like, who didn't fuck up in their life? Like, point me in the direction of a motherfucker that ain't never fucked up. AZ say he go kidnap. You can have Iceland ass, okay? You can have her with her barking ass. She a pocket bully with a big ass head. She pretty as a motherfucker too, but she's a barker. But yeah, that doc shit a fucking dub, like for real, for real. Oh, you like big dogs? We keep us a bully or a pit. Like we keep us one of them. I had a Rottweiler once upon a time when I was younger, and my Rottweiler jumped in the damn lake while I was on her back. Good thing I knew how to swim. You know, Rottweilers get big. I ain't had a Rottweiler since. Yes. And then it was crazy because, like, I think my brother did that shit trying to be funny. He really threw me on her back. Her name was Stacy. He really threw me on Stacy back. And Stacy took off running. I grabbed her leash. She ran around the swing set twice and ran in the backyard and jumped in the damn lake. I guess she said, "You're gonna get off my damn back one way or another." She jumped her ass in the lake and I just swam out. I've been knowing how to swim since I was 3, so I have one dog, not many people have. I got her from UK. What kind of dog is it? Tell me. Is it one of them big ass dogs, biggest goddamn humans? Like some dogs, y'all, they be too big. Like, if you bigger than me, I don't need you as a dog. Like, But what kind of dog is it, AZ King? AZ King say, "Damn, I'm not a mod." Laugh out loud. It's called a Chinese red dog. Damn, I'm gonna have to Google that. A Chinese red dog. And I have 2 German Shepherds. My cousin used to have a German Shepherd. She named that damn thing Lucky. German Shepherds always be like police dogs to me. When I see them, I'll be like, "That's a whole police dog." Tracy might play the news clip. It was gang related. She got questions. All she got to do is ask. So Tracy asked you too, Vanessa? I thought you was talking about Stinky Minky had doxed you. Damn, Vanessa, you a Crip, a Blood, a GD? Damn, what gang you in, Vanessa? Y'all, we don't really have gangs down here. Not really. New Orleans is starting to like, they have started picking that shit up the last and a Mastiff. Now the Mastiff is the one I was talking about. Is fucking huge. Them things is too big to have as pets. They just are. Them things is big. Which one, Vanessa? You gotta tell me what gang you was in, girl. I need details. Was you jumped in and out? Like, tell me something, girl. Yeah, they super huge. I remember my mama coworker used to have one of them things, and the thing used to get on the counter. Like, it ain't even really have to do nothing. It just throw its arms up there and grab whatever it want. I said, "Oh hell nah, I'm good. I'm good." I don't blame you, Vanessa. That's right. Plead the fifth. Plead the fifth. But I got you. I got you. I got you. I see you. I see you, girl. Yeah, gangs not really big down here. Like I said, New Orleans have adopted it like in the probably like in the past 5 to 7 years. I don't know. But what they do down here now is they are starting gangs, but it's not like blood crip GD type thing. It's like they starting their own gang. Oh, I know. That's why I said I got you. That's why I said I got you, Vanessa. I got you. But yeah, they started their own gang, like whether it be like the street, like if you stay in the 3200 block or some shit, then they'll be like, oh, we 3200 block gang or something like that. Like that's the only thing they trying to do down here now. A man can overpower other dogs. Oh, so what you trying to say? A mastiff ain't for me, but it's for a man because a man could control it. Is that what you're saying, AZ King? Tell me something. Cause baby, I ain't met a species yet I couldn't control. Chop that shit up in your head. Let me say that again. I ain't met a species yet I couldn't control. So we gonna move on from that. Police dogs are dogs that look like German Shepherds, but are not. What are they? Police German Shepherds? You play too much. Oh, I'm saying for home security if someone breaks into your girl. Okay. Okay. I was telling somebody else this story recently, but my ex had a pit bull that didn't bark. And like he had been taken to the vet and everything, and his ears was fine, his vocal cords was fine, but he never barked. And but he's very vicious. So if you go up in that nigga house, oh, he would tell you another asshole. You would never know he was there because you not finna hear nothing. He not gonna bark. He's just gonna bite you in the ass. The mastiff can just sit on that motherfucker. Texas 713, you can't control me. That's because you don't know me. Boo. Boo. Babuki. Texas 713. Yeah, okay. I got 2 months. They ain't gonna do nothing but work. Back off 713. That's my mastiff. No, 713 up in here being a mastiff. Fuck, 713 a mastiff right now. For all we know, because he won't let us see who the hell he is. I can't control nothing I can't see. I said you can control me. You rewrite. Oh, okay. Well, that changes everything. All right, now don't come over here getting controlled now, because I do it. Don't threaten me with fun. I don't know in what kind of control you talk about. We probably ain't talking about the same control though. I'm serious. They call something else. They look alike though. I don't know. I think they're German Shepherds. Honestly, AZ King, can you help us out? Because I think those police dogs is German Shepherds. He say they look like German Shepherds, but they not really. Iceland, shut the hell up. You got people on the internet mad because you won't shut up. Damn. Thank you, AZ King. Tell this crazy ass nigga. He talk about some girl. Wait, Vanessa say her cat more aggressive. Vanessa, you won't like me because I do not like cats. Let me correct that. I hate cats. I do. I really do. And my mama says because I look like one. Don't ask me to explain. But she say me and cats don't get along because I look like one. I cannot stand cats, y'all. Oh my God, them things is too creepy. And for one, they too goddamn smart to be that damn small. No. German Shepherd, Belgian Shepherds. It's all the damn shepherd then. Yeah. That's them damn police dogs. But yeah, I don't like cats, y'all. Oh Lord. My cousin got one named Pepper. Oh, I just don't like my grandma. Of course my grandma used to live in the hood. And they used to have a house next door. They used to have all these goddamn stray cats. And I don't know why we used to think the little kittens was cute and give them milk, and they wouldn't go no damn well. That's why our cats are so. They too much of a diva for me. We can't have two divas up in this motherfucker. Somebody gotta go. Somebody gotta step their diva down. And it's gonna be the cat. So you gotta go. Vanessa say her cat listening. She not impressed. I don't like them things. I'm sorry, Vanessa. I'm sorry. I don't. Like, you can give me anything but that. You can give me anything but that. I'll take anything. A fish, a turtle. The only thing I probably wouldn't take over a cat is a snake. Her name Biscuit. Lord. And she probably fat. And probably yellow. Fat and yellow. Talking about Biscuit. AZ King say Texas 713. I hear MHB gonna go after Ratchet. For the 100th time. Ain't nothing new about that. Who, me, Max? You know I am. Don't be doing me. I hear MHB gonna go after Ratchet. Like, what's new about that? They like the feud. They like to talk shit to each other. Iceland, shut up. Them people don't want to hear you. They said you be doing too much. Dang, I'm gonna give me a cat. Fight. AZ King say sorry, I don't really care for both, but can't stand Ratchet. Max say repeated plays. Period. Okay, like how many times we gotta see the same play out? The play ain't playing no more. Ratchet gonna get Bonnie Baby. I heard Bonnie Baby name a couple times, like, but I don't think I'm real familiar. All great, and yes, she fat as hell. Don't laugh at Biscuit. It's her name being Biscuit for me. It's all the food names for the cat. I just told you my cousin cat named Pepper. Like, shit. But yeah, man, they be repeating plays. Like, they be repeating doxes too. Like, how many, like they'll keep doxing the same person. Like, you doxed them a year ago. You doxed them a year and a half ago. Like, why we acting like this dox is new? Like, y'all didn't, like, the main MO3 sector people as content creators, like, they'd have been doxed so many times. Payday, so you and Sin were fake beefing. Me and Sin was never beefing, AZ King. When was we beefing? I was only ever beefing with that dead hoe. I ain't never beef with Sin. He say, "Oh no, I ain't never beef with her." Way back in the gap when we both was on Ratchet a lot. Me and her argued a couple times, but shit, who I didn't argue with back then? Shit, me and MHB didn't argue about 5 times. Me and him argue all the time. Anytime he say something I don't like, it don't ever be like, oh, he went live on me or nothing like that, or I went live on him. But you know, like, I didn't got into it with people on panels, but it wasn't, it wasn't never nothing. Who was the funeral? It was Stinky Minky funeral. That was Mink funeral, AZ King. She the only bitch I killed off. Dox ain't doxing after the first 2 times. Exactly. Like, how many times you gonna dox the same folks? We ain't getting no new information, man. Yeah, AZ King. That was Stinky Minky. Yeah, that was her. And like I said, it's just because I ain't like all that doxing and dragging kids shit, and I felt like she was doing the most out of everybody, and I felt like her tactics was like harassing people, like, you know, your every live is towards somebody else, or your every Instagram post is to like harass somebody's family member, and that shit just got old. It was just kind of like, baby, slow down. Doxing is looking for public records. Yeah, it's basically putting up somebody's whole information, addresses, place of business, where they work, they criminal record, who they kin to, if they ever did anything. Like, doxing is just a full workup of somebody's past. Keyword past. So yeah. Every time I hire a driver for one of my trucks, I pull backward. Oh, I pull backgrounds. Yeah, like that's normal for an employer to do. Is to pull somebody background, but it's different if you pulling somebody background to bring it to the internet for trolling purposes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's normal. If you're a business owner and you have to hire other people, it's normal to look up their backgrounds and see, you know, if it's somebody that needs to work for your company. Meg say Doxing gonna get one of these bitches killed, and that's true because y'all don't know. Like, y'all pulling up these people, you know, record, and half of them got shit on their record that like should tell you that you don't need to be doxing their ass. Grave digger say doxing is detective work. It most definitely is. If you're not being a fucking detective, you most definitely being a private investigator. So it's not that hard, but these motherfuckers going for it. Yeah, it's not hard to do. The thing is, like, we're all on the internet, so nobody is being called their real name. It's not like my real name is my page name or my channel name. So basically, what they're doing is they trying to look up email addresses, Instagram, and then they trying to like get your real biological name. So they're not looking for the name that's under your channel. They looking for your real name. And so when they look up your real name, then it's gonna come up your real background. Ratchet trying to stay relevant. He said he ain't going back. Oh my God. Yes, Vanessa, it's your autobiography. Basically, it's somebody like trying to tell your story. That's another reason why I say everybody should just come on here and just tell a story. At least then you can tell it the way that it really happened, or the way that, you know, instead of somebody else telling your story and then adding shit to it, because that's what they're gonna do. Half of these things, wait, your name isn't Payday DatRaqRadio. It sure is, AZ King. That is my full biological. That's my full biological name right there. But yeah, like that shit is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Keep on with me. I want them to, or keep on with me. I want them to. They know I'm active. They dumb. I'm not playing with a full dick. Take heed. Yeah. Some people stuff that be in their background. It's like, do you really want to expose that about them? I don't know. Like, maybe you should just like leave that private information private. I don't know. You know, because, and I'm gonna say this. It don't sound like Lori B was playing. There's one person that I think was for fucking serious. Like, oh, you for serious? Like, she didn't seem like she was playing, y'all. Like, for real, can we just take a moment to reflect on that? Like, everybody who come up here telling y'all they'll do something to y'all might not be lying. I'm just saying. Only Morgan Freeman telling my story. Let's be clear. She, Lori B, came out with her ex. Exactly. She didn't seem like she was playing around. Like, she seemed like she was really about what she was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, she sounded real serious, to the point where I was like, oh, damn. You know, some people do this shit for clicks and views. Not everybody do this shit for clicks and views. Some people be serious, and you gotta listen to what certain people say. Like, if you'll get on here and incriminate yourself, 9 times out of 10, you'll go forth with it. AZ King like she got paid, they scared. No, I'm not scared at all. Not at all. Like, no. I only fear God. That's it. It ain't nothing working to walk in this earth that could scare me. Like, they human just like me. They bleed just like me. They gonna die just like me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just all about who get the who first and who get the better of who. If a woman bleeding out the mouth and looking like a rabid dog, don't get your attention. You crazy. That's all I'm saying, grave digger, because I was like, oh, she's serious. Because she ain't give a fuck. She ain't care at all. You know? And then you got to realize that some people don't have, shit to lose. Her kid's grown. Like, yeah, she got custody of her grandkids, but she just said her son coming home, so he gonna have his own kids. She might feel like, bitch, you ain't gonna get on the internet and play with me. I'm just saying, everybody don't be playing. I'm not saying that, oh, she gonna go do that shit. No, but I don't know. She sounded serious. And she is from that wreck. Fuck. She is from that wreck, allegedly. She says she's from that wreck. She says she's from New Orleans, or she says she's from Louisiana. Okay. She wore a mask indoors and she wasn't trying to hide her face. Yeah, like, I don't know. You gotta pay attention to the signs. Like, she sounded like she was ready to crash. And she sounded like she was ready to go 100 miles per hour down the wrong way, down the one way on some shit. Fuck. Ready for any head-on collision coming her way. I'm just saying. That's what it sounded like to me. 100 miles per hour, the wrong way, down the one way. Now, I did not agree with her saying that my son about to come home and I'm gonna get my son to do this, then the third, because when I hear people say that, I feel like that's selfish. Like, that man just coming home from jail to come home to his kids. It's obvious that the kids must not have a mom if you had to take custody of them. If they do have a mom, the mom must not be, like, really prevalent in their life. So hence the reason why you have custody. So what that says to me is you're willing to let your son come home to his kids to leave again behind a bum bitch. Now that I don't agree with. Grave digger say with Christmas lights in the background, not giving a fuck. Like, what is a March? And it looked like December around this bitch. She kept saying, yeah. And I knew she was serious. Yeah, I hated that part about her son. What type of mother are you? Like, I didn't agree with it. I just felt like it was very selfish. I think she's a good mom. You know what I'm saying? I think she probably would do anything for her son. So I don't think she meant it like that. But I do feel like it's selfish, to have him involved in a situation that he didn't have to be involved in behind a nigga that you never fucked or never saw. Like, just walk away, cut your losses. You know what I'm saying? If you dodge that bullet, you dodge that bullet for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Just move on, take your lick, and keep it moving. Like, in my opinion, when it comes to a relationship, the best revenge is to leave. The best revenge is to not go back. The best revenge is to never look back. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You can do all that dumb shit, but where is it going to get you? It's only going to get you and that person hating each other. It's only going to get, you know what I'm saying, y'all doing messy, fucked up shit to each other. And I'm the type person, like, I'm too old for all of this shit. Like, I ain't got time. You know what I'm saying? You to get all that shit, you would have to catch me at 18, 19, 20, maybe 21. Okay? At 30-something years old, deuces. I'll see you later. All right, I get it. You can't do it. Let me go. Let me ride the fuck out. Cause one thing about it, if I gotta check a bitch behind my nigga ain't my nigga. If I have to check a bitch behind my nigga ain't my nigga. He for everybody. He for the streets. The other thing too is I don't agree with confronting a woman behind a man. The woman ain't with me. The woman ain't sleeping with me. And the woman don't owe me no loyalty. Is it fucked up if she know that we together and she still do it? Yeah, but she don't owe me shit. It's the nigga that I'm sleeping with. It's the nigga that owe me anything. So what the fuck I look like going and checking a bitch? The bitch ain't sleeping with me. The bitch ain't telling me she love me. The bitch ain't saying like I'm loyal to you. It's the nigga. So I really don't be understanding when bitches go trying to check a woman. If I check a woman, it's because that woman directly disrespected me. Then that's a difference. Okay, you disrespecting me. Now, me and you have an issue. Otherwise, I ain't got no issue with you. I'm not with you. I'm not laying with you. That's that on it. And I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. We gonna end this. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and speak on the sector name change though. Yeah, no. I don't know what that is. I heard something about the Texas sector. No. I guess the people that's trying to create the Texas sector are from Texas, and maybe those little 5 or 6 people, you know, they can call themselves the Texas sector, but we won't be joining. I feel the same way if you could take my man. He was never my man. Exactly. If I gotta fight you over my dick, it ain't my dick. It ain't for me. It's for the streets. It's for everybody. And then that's the issue I'm gonna take up with that nigga. So I don't really understand it. I don't really understand like confronting chicks about shit. And I don't fight over no dick. Yeah, it's funny to say, but I don't, honestly. For what? For fucking what? But yeah, y'all. What y'all want to leave out of here on? I tried to bring it in real peaceful, like, let me see. Okay, I'm gonna play this one right here. All right. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Let me see. Thanks for coming out and supporting too. Hold on, I got something for y'all. Now what the hell, Donna Goins, in my humble opinion, talk about? Do I need to drop the link for y'all? Y'all came over here fighting. What is going on? What is going on? My humble opinion say, if you say so. He say keep going. You a lying old woman and you gonna be disrespected. Let me drop the link because y'all done came up in this bitch tripping. We thinking we, you know what I'm saying, headed out. Hold on. I dropped the link for y'all. Y'all can call in. Y'all hit the link. He's an attention seeker, so he could call in. Well, come tell me your side, my humble opinion. I want to hear both sides. I ain't no one-sided type of chick. I need to hear both sides. Hit the link, cause like, what y'all got going on? I wanted to talk to you, Donna Goins, anyway, so hit the link. Max want to know why she got blocked, my humble opinion. I did not, girl. I didn't. Because he came home with McDonald's. So guess what? I'm just going to cook some spaghetti before he make it home from work tomorrow. Oh, I ain't never had no white spaghetti. You're going to have to give me details. I'm going to have to call you later. I might have to add that to my recipe. I do like to, I like to put some seafood in mine. Yeah, girl, he come home with McDonald's. Or you talk about Donna Goins. Because he cheated on my dinner. Exactly. I was going to try to cook that nigga spaghetti. He come home with Mickey D's. Donna Goins. You didn't got your ass up out of here. He might have left. Oh, no, he right here. And then, hold on.
Yo.
Hey, Donna.
Salute. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly clear.
Okay, let me tighten up real quick.
All right. No, I never had white chili either. Look like I've seen it, though. Look like I've seen white chili. Look like I've seen both. I know some people like eat their chili plain. Some people put it over rice. Girl, my grandma used to cook the best chili beans ever. We're gonna give Donald a second. He said he needed to tighten up right quick. You gonna have to send me your recipe, Max. I'll sure try it. We all about trying new things over here. I always do like a 4-cheese lasagna too. Rice in a cornbread bowl, girl. See. I thought we be eating country shit, but that Haitian shit might be country too. Rice in a cornbread bowl, rice and cornbread, both help you gain weight. Okay, the rice and the cornbread. That sounds like 30 pounds of pressure. Tell Max I don't have her blocked. I switched back to my primary account today. So my humble opinion, Max say she ain't block you. She just on another account. I don't eat the wild Max. But they definitely do down here, girl. Oh Lord. Don't ever go to nobody's house when they say they didn't cook coon. Oh, I got a coon. Yeah, I won't be coming eat dinner with y'all tonight. I don't eat coon, y'all, but a lot of people in Louisiana eat coon. And I used to eat chitlins, y'all, when I was little. But I didn't know what they was. When I found out what they was, I should have knew what they was because they stink so dang on bad. You put the chili in the cornbread bowl with rice and chili and sour cream at the top with shredded cheese. Everything sounds good except the sour cream. I eat all that without the sour cream. My humble opinion said block her Max. You must have her blocked on her primary account. Yeah, Max, I used to eat chillins when I didn't know what they was. You walk up in the house and your grandma cook some chilies. You be like, oh, it stinks so bad up in here. But my grandma used to be like, but just taste it. It tastes so good. And I taste it, be like, oh, it does taste good, baby. When they told me what it was, I ain't never ate it ever since. She say she don't have you blocked, Max. And you can hit the link to my humble opinion. I don't know what DG doing. chitlin loaf is busting, but I don't eat pork. I ain't never even heard of that, girl. You talk about us eating wild. A chitlin loaf is busting, not the chitlin loaf. Now I do eat deer. Deer is good. Have you ever had some deer sausage? Deer is good. And I've had alligator too. Alligator tastes really good. I know everybody be saying alligator tastes like chicken, but it don't. It tastes like alligator. Some people do. Some people do eat fish with their spaghetti. And some people, when they, have suppers, like they'll do that. Oh, venison, yeah. The deer. Because I was about to say venison, but yeah, the deer. Gator does have a chickeny taste depending on what part of the gator or how you cook it. Because some fried gator does taste like chicken. It does. I got a cousin named Cowboy, and he always be cooking. He always be doing gator. When we go tailgating at Southern Games, I go by their little RV, and he always doing some gator. Okay, he calling me on this other one. I'm gonna remove your other one, DG. All right, I remove it.
All right, I'm in here. Salute. Can you hear me?
I can. My humble opinion. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. What y'all got going on? What's the problem?
I don't know what's wrong with him. I really, he started on me last year, and I have an idea why, but I never, said anything about him or to him, nothing unkind. And all of a sudden, he just started this whole campaign against me, and I mostly just tried to ignore him.
Okay, I've never really known you to be wrapped up in nothing. My humble opinion. So DG, my humble opinion say you've been messing with her for a whole year. So what's your problem with MHO?
He's probably still looking for his meds.
Not looking for his meds.
Because he has to be. Well, let me ask you this now. When I first heard your voice, I thought I remembered you from Ratchet's show. And then I heard you say that you used to be at Ratchet's. So
I'm
you
here. I am here.
anyway,
I'm not on no
so you
medication.
sound like the young lady that
That's not all with no
had like a full
insults, and
body
then you feel
picture.
like I'm disrespecting you. Can you hear me,
Look,
Payday?
yeah, I can. Hold on. Give me 1 second, DG. Okay.
Okay.
My humble opinion.
I'm not on no medication though. Hold on. I'm not on no medication though. Let's clean that up. I'm not on no medication at all.
Oh, okay. I knew she was just trolling you, probably. But my humble opinion, yes, I did used to be on Rash's platform, and it was a full body picture, and I had on red shoes, so that's probably
That's what I
was
gonna say. I think I remember you having on something like blue and red.
Yeah, I had on like gray, white, blue, and red or something, but I had on some red shoes, and that's mostly the picture that everybody remember.
And when I heard your voice, first I didn't know who Payday was. I didn't recognize the name. But when I heard your voice, I thought, this sounds like the same girl that used to call him on Ratchet show.
I did. And
Okay.
actually back then I didn't have the Payday added. It was just DatRaqRadio. But when everybody kept calling me DatRaq, I was like, let me go ahead and put Payday up there so that they can have something to call me by. I didn't want to be called DatRaq. So yes, you are definitely correct. Now, DG, my humble opinion is saying that she does not know what your problem is with her, but she
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
messing with her for like a year. So what's your problem with MHO? Can you hear me, DG?
Yep. Either your audio going in and out because I can barely hear you, or it's my audio.
Can you hear me now? You might have to go out and call back in. It may be because you called in on 2 different devices.
Yeah. Can you repeat that? You clear now? You clear now?
Okay. I was
No, you
saying
clear now. I can
that
hear you say that one more time.
okay, my humble opinion, when she called in, she said that she does not know what problem you have with her, but that you've been messing with her
Yeah,
for
your
like a
shit back.
year.
Your shit back Borgin. Your shit back Borgin real quick.
Okay, call back in, DG, so we can hear you good.
Because this
Girl, let him stay just like he is and count it a blessing.
Well, how did it start?
He just started, he came out with this show where he was having a funeral for me. And I
Oh, he
was,
had a funeral for you?
yes.
Oh, dang.
And I didn't really know why. And I didn't even watch it. Because this is, listen, I'm just going to say, I don't usually like to hit panels because
I'm gonna let you up, DG. Just listen to what she have to say, and then I'm gonna bring you up. I see you in the back, though. Go ahead, my humble opinion.
because my voice always sounds so funny. So usually I don't like to call in, but I'm calling in. Okay, so he did this funeral, and I'm like, what in the world? Because initially when he came on the scene, he was very kind to me. He was very respectful. And I reciprocated that same behavior towards him. And all of a sudden he was doing a funeral on me and saying negative things about me. Now on Lady Snoop's show today, he asked me in the chat, how did sin get over here? And if I understand it correctly, Ratchet, Skull, Polar, and all of us are all a part of the MO3 sector, but I guess just different parts of it. So that would mean that sin is a part of the MO3 sector. So he asked me about something about me, Sin, and Lady Wu. At first, I was like, I don't even know what he's talking about. But then it hit me. I remembered that Lady Wu came to Room Shaker's panel one time and she was doing readings.
Hold on, my humble opinion. DG, you not backstage no more. Call back in. All right, let me add him to the stream. Can you hear us, DG?
no. Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you, but I missed a lot of what she was saying. If she don't mind running it back, if you don't mind running it back, I didn't hear nothing that was said. I was resetting my audio.
Well, basically, okay, you can go ahead.
No, you can go ahead. Go ahead and tell her.
She basically said that she does not know what problem you have with her, but that you've been messing with her for the past year. She said that you threw her funeral. Now let me ask you this, my humble opinion. You're not a content creator, you're just a subscriber, right?
Right.
Okay, so you had a funeral for her, DG, right?
Well, let me correct that. At one point, J-Town, I was doing his show with him. We did it together for a couple months.
Okay, so you saying that you're not a content creator, but you did join him in a show together.
Yes.
So kind of like a co-host. Okay. So now that brings light to y'all relationship. So you did add her to a show. So okay.
No, J-Town.
Oh, J-Town, not
J-Town.
DG.
No, not DG.
Okay. So the only content creating you have done is being a co-host on J-Town's show.
Right. Right.
You've been a subscriber.
Right.
All right. Now, DG, can you tell me what's your problem?
Would you like to? Well, first of all,
you got the floor. I got you.
I want to make sure we perfectly clear. I want to make sure we perfectly clear. You know what I mean? Let's not let this woman fool you because of her voice. Okay, let's not let this woman fool you because of her verbiage right now. Because she just said something, and you said she was trolling me about the medication, right? So let's not say I'm messing with this woman. Let's not say I'm messing with this woman or been attacking her. Let's just say I've been trolling her because this is the MO3 troll sector, right?
Okay, I understand it. So my humble opinion,
it's certain things that need to be said right on the airways because it's been a lot of things that she said that's untrue.
What? And the
That all,
medication
like
thing. This is the
I
first.
would like to
The
tell you the
medication
truth
thing.
from my
The
point of
medication
view.
thing. This is the
I would
first
like to
time
give
I've
you my
ever
point of
said
view,
that to her.
Payday. I don't want to go
Okay.
back and forth with her.
My humble opinion. Let's hear what DG. Let me
Okay.
hear his side real quick.
Okay.
So if you remember when I came in your chat, you was up here playing Booster, right?
I was.
Correct? You was playing Booster. I don't got amnesia. See, I ain't surfing from dementia. I got all my hair. I'm not a grandparent yet. I ain't had to worry about hearing things twice. I hear you clear when you said, "What's going on in the chat?" And I was like, "You a liar." Immediately. When I dropped down, you probably thought I was talking about you unless you scrolled up, correct? Because you're a content creator, so you know how StreamYard work. You know how to work StreamYard. You can see me from the panel when I said you a liar, correct?
I could. I think I put it on the screen.
Payday.
Yeah, I think I put it on the screen.
Right. But I wasn't talking to you. I was talking directly. I was talking directly to my humble opinion. Reason being, Lady Snoop did a show earlier. And Lady Snoop did a show, and I had humble opinion in the chat, and I said my humble opinion. Well, first of all, she just tried to say the short lie that she could say, thinking my audio was gonna be clear. I was taking some medication, or I'd be too busy to come and pop her ass. Okay. So when I came over there earlier, she was in the chat speaking to everybody, and I said, "Well, my humble opinion, why you ain't ready to be honest about what you did last year? Why you ain't told these people how Sin City really came over here? Way of you lying, because Lady Wu put her in the dirt. Yeah, Lady Wu drugged her. Now I don't know if you got issues with Lady Wu. Can I say her name over here?
Oh yeah. I don't have no issue with her.
Oh, okay. So Lady Wu drugged this old woman for filth. I'm talking about buried her for all the wigs, all the lies. She got pure karma, and Wu went dark on her. You heard me? She couldn't stand it. I'm talking about literally shit on the grave. Now, when I did a reaction to her getting drugged on Room Shaker panel or over there at Sin City channel, wherever it happened at, she ran to Sin City chat. I know for certain, 'cause I wanted to lie up here. She ran to Sin City chat and tried to make it like I jumped in some beef between two women when I helped Lady Wu make money trying to get a reading. That's all it was about. And I
What?
always told Lady, hold on one second. So my humble opinion, let me finish. When you went over there that day, I did a live. I got you in Sin City live that day. How the fuck Sin City find out about me to start dragging me on her channel that day?
I have no idea what you're
Oh
talking
my
about.
gosh. Well, let me finish, Payday. Let me finish, Payday.
Okay, I'm listening.
So what I'm saying is, Sin City hit the panel today and said some crazy things about me on Snoop panel for whatever reason. My comment was directed directly to my humble opinion, saying, "I think it's time you come clean about that bullshit you started between me and Sin City." Because I actually did a reaction to Lady Wu putting her in the dirt. The funeral was about her not liking her reading from Lady Wu. So when Lady Wu did her reading, she didn't like that Lady Wu said you will be dead by 2024. She didn't like the reading when Lady Wu said she was a lonely
No.
woman with 10 cats and a single woman. Hold on one second. My reaction was to everything Lady Wu told her. So
Okay, so basically you're
you
saying
undermined
that.
Lady Wu reading that day, and the whole sector laughed at her. Hold on, the whole sector laughed at her. They laughed at her because she tried to tell Room Shaker and it didn't work. She tried to tell Sin City and it didn't work. I actually went to Sin City chat that night, and for some reason she cussed me the fuck out. Now I never knew Sin City like that for being a content creator. I just knew her from Ratchet TV and the shit with Cortita. I wasn't
So
even really
wait.
sub to her page. She
So
wasn't
let me
in
ask
the
you a
MO3
question.
sector. You follow me on Payday?
I
Well,
got
she
you. Let
wasn't over
me.
in our parts of the woods. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I get what you're saying. You're saying that she wasn't in the troll beef sector of the MO3 sector. She just was in the MO3 sector. So let me ask you this.
She was around, but she was inactive. No, she was doing reading. She was doing reading. She wasn't doing none of the shit that
Oh,
she's
so she
doing
was
now.
over there
She
in the
wasn't, you know
tarot.
what I'm saying? Like her
reading.
had died down, like that Cortita shit had died. Every now and then she was doing her readings. Yes, ma'am. She had went back over there. So my humble opinion ran over there and told her something like, Donald is over there being in women. I remember it like I don't have amnesia. I'm
You know
not
what?
suffering from memory loss. I can take you back to the
Listen,
exact
I
date.
can't stay up here on the
This
panel
lady went over there and
if
told her
he's
this
just
shit.
gonna lie.
No. I'll leave.
I have
I'll
never.
leave and go get the receipts and go live on
Wait,
you.
I don't want
I'll go
either
get the
y'all to
receipts and go
leave.
live on you.
I
I
feel
will
like
show
it's
you everything
hey
from
y'all.
that day to the last day on how flawed you is, my humble opinion. And I'm trying to
Show
be as
me
respectful, but you an
in her
old
chat where
liar.
I said
You
he's
an old
lying.
liar.
Okay,
You an
okay,
old
y'all.
liar. And who
Give
said
me a
by
second.
2024 your demise is near?
All right, DG, give me a second.
Your demise is near.
Okay, so are you
I believe
saying
Woo.
okay, so are you saying that you feel like my humble opinion told some things to Sin about you and made Sin not like you or say things about you? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, ma'am. I believe that's the reason why Sin disliked me, because I came to Sin live and she was like, there that bitch go. And I hit the panel on my phone died and I went live on Sin. I got the receipts payday. This lady ain't listen, J-Town kicked him the fuck away from her because she flawed. I can show you everything. I can show you how much of a liar this woman is, but she gonna hit you with the little cat woman voice.
Oh my God.
This woman, listen, man. Go ahead, humble opinion. Go ahead, do your thing. Go ahead. I'm gonna
Okay,
let you
so my
talk.
humble
Did your
opinion,
daughter
let
get
me ask
married yet?
you.
Huh?
Okay, my humble
Did you
opinion.
walk your daughter down the aisle yet? Because
Okay,
she
listen,
fatherless.
let me
Because
talk
you a
to her,
widow.
DG. Let me talk to her. Okay, so my humble opinion. All right. Did you ever tell Sin anything about DG?
No.
Ever?
The first time I ever mentioned him to her was when he made those comments in the live, and what he was saying was not true. So I said, hold on, Lady Snoop. I called Sin and I asked her to call in because I said Sin didn't even find out about the reading Lady Wu did on me on Room Shaker. She didn't find, someone called her. She told me that someone called her and told her. And then I think, if I remember correctly, she told me after she got that phone call, I think she watched a little bit of it. Somebody called her and told her that. So I have never had a conversation with her about DG until today when I asked her. I said, "Tell him yourself," because I didn't.
So you made the phone call to Sin today to tell her to call in to Lady Snoop's live to what? Clear your name?
To let them know what, let her tell you how she found out. Because when I talked to, I thought it would be better if she just explained it herself. Well, she didn't go into a long explanation, but when she called the panel and she said she got a phone call, I typed in the chat from me so that they would know. She didn't say it was me, but I put in the chat that it was from me, because I don't know what he's talking about with him talking about me calling her and telling her some stuff. I never did that.
Okay. So where have you been for the past year? So he's just been trolling you for a year. You haven't responded, is what you're saying.
Listen, now
I'm asking. I don't know. I'm asking.
Yeah, my voice does make me sound older than I am. So I'm not as old as most people think I am by my voice.
Listen to this,
But I'm
because
definitely.
that was my next question. I did see in the chat. I don't know if Max was just trolling. I know y'all all troll each other. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times I don't be knowing if it's a troll or if it's facts. So I did see Max put in the chat that you're actually 27.
No.
Okay, so how old are you for real?
No, I don't, you know, I don't necessarily feel like I have to disclose that to say that I'm quite a bit older than them. Okay. But so a lot of this stuff is just, I just don't get into it. I don't get into scratching with people in my real life. In my real everyday life, I'm the same. You could talk to anybody who knows me, church, work, school, family, friends. I'm the same. I don't change up. I don't send a representative, and I don't get into causing for lack of a better word, beef between other people. That's just not my thing. And if I wanted to,
why do you think DG would blame you for it?
I heard him say he believes Lady Wu. So I don't know if he was trying to say Lady Wu told him that, but it's not true.
Okay, so can we talk about this for a second? We all know that Sin City and Wu do not like each other because they have their own legal history, right?
Right.
So, DG, how did you enter this Sin and Wu drama just because you covered her reading on My Humble Opinion? DG? Okay, I don't know where he is. I don't know if he can hear me. Can you hear me, DG? Okay, so I guess I was trying to figure out how he got into the Sin and Wu beef, but I guess he's saying that you inserted him in the Wu and Sin
It
beef.
sounds like what I got from what he's saying is that he went into Sin's live because he said, I believe Lady Wu. So I thought he meant that he went into Sin's live, Sin went off on him, and Lady Wu told him that I had been talking to Sin about him. Maybe I misinterpreted what he said, but I really don't know. I can't, because first of all, this is like, I didn't know Sin cursed him out. I didn't know he did a reaction to the reading that Lady Wu gave me. I didn't even know that. This is my
He's
first
saying that that's what the funeral was. He's saying that it actually wasn't a funeral. He just did a recap on the reading that Wu gave.
I never watched it.
Okay.
As God is my listen, I don't have no reason to lie to you. I never watched the so-called funeral, so I never knew what it was about. I was confused.
Okay. He said he coming, so he must be doing something, but he said he coming.
So
He's
no.
But I'm listening. My humble opinion. Go ahead.
No, just like, and I'm wondering if he has anything to do with this person that like I don't know. Some people might, when I say this, they might know what I'm talking about. So I was in a live last night. I was listening to what the person was saying. I was trying to listen. I got hungry.
Okay.
So I got up, and when I'm walking around the house, a lot of times I put my phone in my bra. Okay. But when I leave my bedroom, I turn it down because so it won't wake up my son. So I put my phone in my bra. I was hungry. I went and got me something to eat, and I ate the food. And then I said some of this. I said some of this. I remember some of this. I know, and some I don't, because I didn't start out with Polar, and they blocked me.
Okay.
I didn't start out with Polar. So a lot of times when, like, I catch on to things pretty quick, but if I don't have anything to go by and I hear people talking about something that happened in the past between them and another person, if they don't say something that's clear enough for me to pick up who they're talking about, then I don't know who they're talking about. Oh, what I said was I'm going to have to replay it. I was going to replay it today because I was really trying to figure out, like, what they were saying.
Salute. Can you
But
hear me?
I don't know if it happened.
I can hear you,
before,
DG.
Stuff that happened before my time, before I came over, before I came into the sector. I don't know about all that stuff. And I don't, like, if they play recordings, I don't always know the voices and names. I don't. I can't help if I don't know. So when I said I'm gonna have to replay it because some of this stuff I know, some I don't, and I didn't. They blocked me. And
Okay.
They thought I was.
So he came back. So let me see what DG had to say. Okay, so DG, basically you're saying that you didn't have a funeral for her, but you did replay the reading that Wu did on My Humble Opinion, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Also, how did you get into the Sin and Wu beef? Like I said before, I think you were away from the panel. But like I said before, we know that Sin and Wu have their own issues and they have a legal issue going on. So how did you get in the middle of Sin and Wu, in My Humble Opinion?
So let me just say this, Payday. I appreciate you letting me come up here too. See,
No
Wu
problem.
introduction into the sector basically was, the MO3 story, Katita, Sin City, all of them, Mystic, a couple of those mind readers, they was familiar with they're part of the MO3 story. You get what I'm saying? So
Correct.
I knew about Sin City. You know what I mean? I wasn't familiar with Wu like that. You know what I mean? Or none of the other readers that was coming in the fold. So whenever Wu did that reading, for my humble opinion, it was on another platform. It was on another channel. So the reaction that I did came, when caused Wu to come to my platform, and a whole lot of the video was trending in the sector payday. It went from my channel to others' channel. It was like the highest viewed video at the time for me. You know what I mean? I even went into, a place goddamn way seeing that. And like I said, where Sin channel was at, she cursed me out instantly. And if you heard what my humblest, because I heard a little bit of what she was saying, she said she called Sin earlier, meaning she contacted her or can contact her, right?
Yeah.
And my argument always been, who contacted Sin and informed her that I dissed her? Because Sin never liked it. She said I inserted myself in women's business when I only reacted to Wu dragging her or Wu giving her a reading payday. That was my only thing. And the video did so good, and Wu made a lot of money, and she did a reading for me first. But my humble opinion did not like the reading where it said death was in the air.
Well, I don't recall her saying that I was going to be dead by 2024. And you know why that wouldn't upset
You
me?
recollect that
Because
well, but you don't recollect going over there to her channel. Hold on one second, my humble opinion. How can you recollect that easily but can't remember your reading was accurate?
My life is in the hands.
Your life is at the end.
It's
at the end, though. Embrace it. Embrace the end.
See, and this is why
embrace
I like
the
to do stuff
ending.
like this, because
embrace
I really
the ending.
don't care about
it's
what
near. You're about to expire, and I
let me
believe you
interject
were mad about my reaction, and it was
let me
funny,
ask you a
payday.
question.
It was funny about
I never saw
payday.
his reaction.
The whole sector, cool. But why was it that me and J
I'm gonna tell y'all what
Town?
I'm getting. Hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm getting from this story. This is what I'm getting. I'm getting that Wu did a reading on my humble opinion. She did not like the reading. And DG decided to make it into content. And so he replayed the reading. I think my humble opinion may have taken offense to it, right?
No, I didn't know.
Room shaker.
I didn't know
Room shaker.
Right now on your show that he did a reaction to the
But
reading.
you knew that he had done a funeral, so you didn't click the video. But
She's lying. That's a lie.
Wait. We can clear this up, though. This is the easy fix. Because my humble opinion, when you first told me about what DG did to you, you said that he had a funeral for you. So you were under the impression that he had a funeral for you, even if you did not look at the video. If you didn't look at the video, you already automatically thought that he did a live about you. Can we accept that?
Thank you, Payday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we accepting that. All right.
Yes.
Now, from there, he's saying that he feels as though you crossed him up in the Sin and Wu beef. That after he did that live, you went to Sin and you told Sin whatever. And the next time he saw Sin in the YouTube streets, she was dubbing him or cussing him or mad at him. And so he feels as though the only place it could have come from is the live that he did on you. Is that what you're saying, DG?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, my humble opinion, what do you have to say about that?
I never spoke to Sin about the reaction video or the funeral, whatever he did.
So why did she drag me, Payday?
I don't know.
This woman is a liar. Sin drugged me. This woman is a bona fide pathological
Y'all go
liar.
ahead and talk. I'm about to see if I can
pathological liar, and ain't nothing good in you rotten inside. I know you dark, and that's why you got that reading was upset with the outcome. It's not my fault that 2024 is like 9 months away. It's not my fault that Wu read you. I watched it and gave my commentary. You're sick. You're sick right now. And you alone. I heard you had 10 cats. You need to get them cats up out of there and start hoarding, okay? You having amnesia and you going through early stages of dementia. You're pathetic old hag.
How old is your mother?
Older than you. She's 61.
So if I'm a pathetic old hag, what would that make her? Because she's older than me.
A loving blessing to me. A loving blessing to the earth.
Well, she's older than me.
Blessing to those. You awake. fucking waste to the, you polluting. God shitted you out. He formed her.
I tried to get in touch with Sin, but I think
God
she's still
formed,
alive.
Jehovah formed her.
And you know what, Payday? In addition to everything else he said, I guess he's also saying what backs up his theory is the fact that I was able to call Sin, get her to answer, and hit that live that fast. So I guess he's trying to say there must be some history between us if I could get her
you
to
messy. You messy, and you a troll at 50. You're a 50-year-old troll. You should be called the mother.
But see, he been
But
running
you
up
act like a child on here.
about
Look, you got a cake up there. You got a cake on your avatar. You so childish.
Okay.
You so childish.
Okay.
Okay, so
you got that Benjamin Button. You got that Benjamin Button shit going on. You going back.
What now, Payday?
Are you saying that the first time you talked to Sin was today about DG?
Yes. That's the first time I ever mentioned her name because I was explaining to her that he was asking me that about me, her, and Woo. And I told her, I said, at first I didn't know what he was talking about. And then it hit me that he must have been talking about when Lady Woo did the reading. I said, so
the reading bodied you. She bodied you with that reading. You can't understand. You hate your fate. You hate your fate. In my humble opinion, you hate with your life in the end, and you finna inspire like that motherfucking milk you got in there. That buttermilk you be drinking. You drinking buttermilk in there. You sit your ass on some stool sauce.
Okay, I did Sin is live right now and I am too. So I did DM her to ask her, had my humble opinion.
Don't ever mention my mama again, woman. Don't you ever mention my mama again, woman.
Oh, hold on. I got Max.
She surpassed you.
Max, that's you, baby?
I was only coming up here to tell Donald to slow down. Just a little bit. That's a lot.
Okay. But she's okay.
Jesus. Okay, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it, DG. I talked to Sin, so when she, hit me back, I'm definitely gonna revisit this so we can get to the bottom of it. Because if
break the fuck up too, Payday, fast.
Huh?
I'm gonna pull up fast. If you could get that to happen, because I can't understand how Sin found out about me when I was only small,
Yeah,
I was in
you
the
saying
MO3
that you
section.
don't know
She
how
just started dragging me. So if we could revisit that, yeah, absolutely. If we could revisit that, I would appreciate
I don't even
that.
know how I got on her radar.
Even if you could get that, if you get permission, I'll run the video.
Okay, I know she live, so she might not be checking it right now, but she's definitely gonna get back to me. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about too is let me find you on IG. Put your IG in the back chat in case you don't want to do it in here. And I think Sin might be ending her live, so she might be calling me back actually too.
So can I ask you this, Payday? From what you just heard, though, I just want your honest opinion. Do it sound like somebody was contacted due to their reaction?
In my opinion, I feel as though.
In my humble opinion, it do. But what about yours?
I feel like she did take offense to the video that you posted, which is why she probably thought it was a funeral. You know what I mean? She probably didn't listen to it or look at it, but I think she did take that as a slight. Now, from there, in my opinion, I do feel like she may have reached out to Sin, but I can't say that for sure. You know what I mean? I don't know why Sin would have a problem with you if nobody brought the problem to her.
For sure.
Okay, Gun said she coming over. She just told everybody to come over. So
listen. I want you to say this. Hold on, before they come in here, please look at the back chat. Please look at the back chat real quick.
Okay. And my humble opinion, I do see you back there. I'm gonna pull you back up. Okay. You ready for me to pull her back up, DG? Let me pull her back up. Okay, my humble opinion, you here? I think Sin coming over too, so we gonna wait on her, but we gonna talk until she gets here.
But what I don't understand is
So
why.
before we were
If
interrupted,
she
hold on one
has, if
second.
she,
Hold on one second. Hold on. Before we hold on one second. My humble opinion, don't interrupt me. Before we were interrupted, Payday. What I was saying was the reason I did the reaction. Let's remind you, the reason I did the reaction, Payday, was because it was funny, and that's what I do.
And the things that
For
were
some
said
reason,
in the
Sin
read.
heard it and took it in a negative light. Yeah, now I probably put the love sauce on it. You know what I'm saying? I could
That's
have
what
did that.
trolls
You
do.
feel me? That's what I do. But at the time though,
Hold on,
I
let me
really
see if
had like
everybody coming in the room.
certain level of respect.
Salute juror number 12. Salute Dr. Nicole. My humble opinion say she in the back chat. You can feel free to hit that link again whenever you want to. I don't know if you want to wait till Sin come up or not, but it's fine. The link is posted. Let me see if I can go and pin it for you guys. Let me pin that link for y'all right quick.
My fault, Payday. But I just want to add that before that, I just knew Sin part of the ratchet story. You know, I was around when she came and left, and the departure, even with Mystic replacing her. So I always knew she was replaceable. So I ain't have much to say about Sin other than that. That was her history, you know. And then Quatita and her being, you know, exposed in the back and forth, and then Sin exposing her, like the back and forth between them. I didn't know nothing about the lady. I went to her channel and she drugged me for filth. You know what I mean? And I think it was because of either Room Shaker, my humble opinion, or not on my watch. But I honestly think now they're not on my watch. I mean, I'm sorry. My humble opinion just said that she's the culprit, and you know, my,
Your phone cutting out, DG. And I pinned the link, y'all. Okay, y'all. We about to get to the bottom of this. Dang, not on my watch. Got you rooted up, DG. I don't know. Not on my watch. Behind the scenery be behind the scening, okay? My humble opinion say, did you hear the lie he just told me? Hey, OG Dub Boo. Salute to you, baby. Salute, Miss J. How y'all doing? I know y'all just leaving Seeing Live. We're going to have to get our times together. We're going to have to get our times together, y'all. I got to pick me a better time when I'm not like, you know, on nobody else's time. I be thinking 5:30, 5:45 is early, but I think Seeing may go on at 6 or 7. So I don't know. Hey, KOK. Salute. Y'all come on in. I'ma run a song right quick while we wait on everybody to get in here. We just gonna wait on everybody. We gonna go back to Boosie. Let me find us a good little song. Oh, you know what? I know exactly what I want to play. Goodini, I'm gonna go ahead and add you. I'm gonna run a song until I get the rest of the people in here. Okay, baby?
That's cool.
Rest in
Salute,
peace to
Payday, man.
Bleak.
What's
You heard
going
me?
on?
Okay, let me say RIP to Bleak. You heard me. Rest in peace to Bleak, man. I'm the one who gave him the name Bleak Mode. I'm gonna give y'all that story one day too. But anyway, salute, Goon. What's up?
Man, I came up here. I ain't came up here to disturb your movement and your motion.
Oh no,
But
you good.
go on, drop that link and
It's
see it,
already pinned.
DG.
It's
Yeah,
already pinned,
DG,
baby.
go ahead, hit that link, man. I know you seen my
DG.
line. I know you be in my bush. You know what
Goon
I'm
trying to holler
saying?
at
I'm
you,
trying to see
DG.
what's going on.
Let me see. My
He trying
humble
to.
opinion say we changed our names for a live. My hair did. I changed it twice during the live, and YouTube said I had to wait 14 days. So I created another account until the 14 days was up. Okay, DG say run it back. RIP Bleak.
Hey, that
Yes.
shit crazy though. So that's your people, Payday?
We dated for like 4.5 years actually.
Oh, RP, man. That's dope. That's
Yeah,
deep.
yeah. We
Hey, but
dated.
so where you originally from though?
I'm from Baton Rouge originally, and I still live here, babe.
That's why they say that. Okay. You got that. Okay,
Yeah.
you got that
Wait,
thing.
that's why who say wait?
They say nah, they say you sound like son.
Oh yeah, but she
But
from
now it
New
makes
Orleans.
sense. But y'all got
Yeah,
that
she from New Orleans.
Louisiana thing.
Our
Yeah,
accent
you
is a little
serious. You
different.
sound-
It's a little
Hey,
different.
nah,
They be with the
man,
oh no,
pull up,
baby.
bro.
I can talk like them though. Oh no, baby.
Yeah,
But
man,
nah,
pull
our
up, my
accent a
nigga.
little different.
Nah, it's all and Patty, I ain't mean to come here to, like I said, to start, but this dude right here running from. I'm just trying to see this DG character, man. He's a star, man. He been running from me, and I see somebody else in the chat. He running from, bro. Pull up real quick, man. Pull up real quick. I've been trying to get him. I had to catch him in traffic. Sometimes it be like that, Payday. You got to catch these down folks
It
in
do,
traffic,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? Got hop out at the red light. You heard me?
Oh, I forgot.
Pull
Yeah,
up to the red light, hop the fuck out. Like, yeah,
and now he
yeah,
got the
yeah.
Twitter fingers, but the link is pinned in the chat. I got time today. I'm trying to figure out though.
That's what
Look.
they be saying, DG, but ain't nothing new about me. I thought I already told this story too.
You right,
Goon
that's
probably wasn't
true.
around. Me and Goon just getting affiliated. It's all good.
Nah, I ain't even know. I know who you is. I know who you is now. But man, look, some shit went down. I ain't know who you. You know what I'm saying? I probably got down, said some shit. I ain't know you was that person, but I remember you from. You know what I'm saying? Way back.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah,
I really
yeah.
came up here really though, and not on no disrespect shit. Salute, cause I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Salute the host
Nah,
payday.
you
You feel
good.
me?
We was
But I'm
we
trying
was
to
cool.
figure out what's good, DG. Where you going at? Where are you going next? Cause you always going somewhere. Every time I hit the panel, you running, bro. You done got baptized by the white boy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mike. You know what I'm saying? No cap. But you got John Caluminati on your top. Bro, we supposed to be home 10. You supposed to be a Carolina nigga, but you only make Carolina a little bad, bro. You
Wait, now
simping out
I
here,
know
bro.
DG ain't running from no white boys.
Man, I know, on God, tell him hit the panel and explain himself why he doing this, bro. And see,
I
we posted. I'm
I
from
ain't gonna
Carolina
believe it until
originally.
you tell me, DG. I'm
Listen,
not gonna believe it. So you gotta come up here and
Payday,
tell me.
would you believe it if I said I caught this nigga? I don't even want to say like I was really there, but we got DG in the bubble bath eating ramen noodles, huh?
Wait, hold on, hold on. Wait.
Yeah, we got him
Ramen noodles in a
in
tub
in the bubble bath.
and a
Talking about cut it out. We can't take this thug serious, y'all. That's what I'm trying
wait,
to
we
say.
gotta get some better food in that bubble bath, DG.
Man, we
I
gotta
need
get
you to
some
get some
strawberry. We
better
gotta get some fruits
ramen.
in that motherfucker. Like, listen, but hold on, the coldest part,
Wait, I
Payday.
got Sin City in this bitch. I gotta talk to you, my girl. Hold on. Go ahead, Goon, and then I gotta
Yeah, I'm
talk to
from the 803, my nigga, but that I don't know which, but you making Carolina and see, and this is my dang, and I'm going mute after this. DJ, you
Salute
supposed to be from
Roscoe.
Carolina, my boy, but you running from Roast, bro. You done ran from Cam. Now you out here mentioning me. You going at, come on, bro. You talk about you and ATL. You coming out the cooling. Why are you coming at all these women, bro? Why are you
It's a
coming
new
after
flavor.
all
I didn't
these
know they
women, bro?
had
You
Cajun
always
chicken
got smoke
noodle.
with women. But I'm going on mute, Patty.
It's all good. KOK say Cajun chicken noodle. I ain't know they even had fucking Cajun chicken noodle. I gotta go look at the store because when they had Cajun chicken noodle. DG say, wait, it was my first day out. We stopped at the QT.
That nigga there said, well, you shout out for that, boy. I said first stop.
Okay, so wait, Goon, I don't mean to cut you off, but I got Sin City in this bitch and I was calling for her. Okay, Sin, baby, hit the link because DG seems to believe that he did a live on My Humble Opinion, and then My Humble Opinion came to you to salt down DG name. I need to know, did My Humble Opinion ever call you to tell you anything negative about DG? And is that your problem with DG, or do you have your own problem with him? So that's the question. So we need to know, Sin. Hold on, here she go. Sin, this you, baby?
Yeah, my bad. Yeah.
You all good. So look,
Say it again because I was sending the link. He said, Donald going to say what?
okay, so My Humble Opinion and DG came in the chat. They was going back and forth. So I was like, dang, well, what y'all got going on? Let me drop the link so y'all can get to the bottom of it. Everybody was like, they've been feuding for like a year. So I'm like, okay, well, let's get to the bottom of this, right? So My Humble Opinion comes up. She says she don't know why DG got a problem with her, but he been trolling her and doing lives on her for a year. So I'm like, but ain't you a subscriber? She like, yeah, I am a subscriber, but I did join J Towns as a co-host. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
so why would DG go live on you? So DG basically said that Lady Wu, I know y'all have y'all issues, but he said Wu did a reading on My Humble Opinion. And he did commentary on it basically. So he did a reaction video to that video, her reading, right? And My Humble Opinion thought it was a funeral for her. She claimed she never watched the video. But DG said after that, you didn't had a problem with him ever since. So he think My Humble Opinion told you something about him.
What happened was Donald Gordon is a fucking nobody, been a nobody, and will continue to be a fucking nobody for as long as he continues to try to live as anybody else other than himself. So I had never heard of Donald Goins a day in my life, not this Donald Goins anyway. And all I knew was that they were saying Wu had made an ass out of herself, her and Moon Shaker had got into it, and that she had disrespected My Humble Opinion. My Humble Opinion been here since the very beginning too. It's somebody that I have a lot of respect for. So I was upset that her and Wu hadn't got into it. So when I'm getting a story, I'm getting it from multiple different people because at the time people was calling me like Sin Call because I was cool with Wu at the time. And I guess they believed that I could calm her down. So they kept saying this dude's Donald Goins, dude's Donald Goins. I'm like, who the fuck is Donald Goins? So they was like, oh, he a troll, he been around. I ain't never heard him or seen, I don't know the nigga. Never seen him, heard about him to that day. So I had did a live myself and I was calling out for him. I'm like, well, where the fuck is Donald Goins and why the fuck is he in the middle of women business? I did not see his live. I just know it was hours long, and I know that he was talking shit. I believe to my not talking shit to My Humble Opinion, but basically helping her for Wu, and Wu was wrong as a motherfucker. And so my thing was, why is you inserting yourself into women beef as a man, as a male? Why you not trying to solve the problem? He was trying to pretty much get numbers off the altercation between My Humble Opinion and Lady Wu. And that's what I had a problem with. So nobody turned me against Donald Goins. Donald Goins is just a fuck nigga that I would never fucking respect. And even if I wanted to like him, the shit that he do on YouTube is fucking weird and dumb. It's stupid. He's a fucking nobody. He's a fucking nobody.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So basically what you're saying is My Humble Opinion didn't have to come to you and tell you nothing about DG. You saw what was going on, didn't appreciate it, and you had something to say about it, basically.
She never told me nothing about him. Her problem was I think Wu had then cursed her out real bad and shit like that there. But she told me she was upset that Wu cursed her out, and other people was telling me that Donna was live about the situation, like hyping the situation up when everybody was trying to get them not to fucking beef. And then Room Shaker and Woo was kind of cool. Room Shaker was letting her promote herself on her page and all that too at the time. So Woo had pretty much got into with every fucking body. So the main thing people was trying to tell me was, could you calm Woo down? And Donald Goins was the only platform that she was allowed on where he tried to show her in good light, even though she was wrong as a motherfucker.
So when you attack Woo, it just so happened she was on DG's platform because that's the only place she could go.
Yeah, I didn't attack Woo. I was saying
I don't really even know why she's sitting up here saying Woo went in on her because of that reaction video or what happened. It was my humble opinion or Room Shaker telling her Donald Goins did a lot. The girl just said she didn't know who I was. So somebody had to send her a link to tell her about the reaction video. I'm telling you, the bitch about hit 1K. The video did perfectly fine to get over there to the terror reading sector. I ain't never be over there fucking with her. I know her through Petita and Ratchet.
No, you
always been a replacement, shawty.
You are interviewing Woo.
I did a Woo.
It wasn't a reaction.
And I
you
paid
was interviewing
Woo.
her.
No, I didn't. I paid Woo. I paid Woo, shawty. I paid Woo. About
well, you paid her to come up. Either way it goes, she was on your platform.
And I'm just saying, that didn't have no reason for you to have this kind of opinion about me. And I did a fucking funeral that you always do for people, or a reaction or autopsy report, which I never seen
a funeral.
For my humble opinion.
My problem with you was you was being messy between women.
Shit. Somebody, no, it wasn't no. Hold on, she cut me off. I'm just saying, I'm gonna label it a funeral, but we call them in my chat an autopsy report because we really was just joking about the situation. This lady went off on me and said a whole bunch of goofy shit that she don't even know. She don't know me. She don't know shit about me. She's sitting up here saying shit now that I know somebody called her and relayed some bullshit ass message to her. That's why I did the live that night. I don't even know why the fuck.
Can you receive that Sin is saying that she has her own personal issue with you and it has nothing to do with my humble opinion?
Hold on, I heard her. She said, Woo, she said that was afterwards, shouted. What I'm telling you is this right here for a fact. I did a reaction video and the motherfucker ran over there after that shit. And Sin went off on me that night, bro. That's exactly what happened. I ain't know this lady was gonna do no damn live. My humble opinion, or Room Shaker went and told her that I got in women business by doing a fucking reaction.
None of them told me that. I said it myself.
Gonna be honest with herself.
Who was the one that told me she was on your panel?
I mean, Sin said it.
I knew Woo was on his panel because Woo called and told me.
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you this though.
But listen, DG, just give me one second.
You can be funny. Hold on real quick. You can say all this shit about me, but you can be funny about it. But I'm a real nigga. You need to stop playing with me. I ain't drug your ass yet. Stop saying that stupid shit about me.
You're not a real nigga. You're not a real nigga. And I'm not even gonna give you my energy like that. You a
fuck nigga. God, I'm a real nigga. God, I'm a real nigga. I'm a real nigga.
I don't want to mute y'all. I want to say something. Okay, so listen, DG, because I just had a similar situation happen to me. When I had that situation with Stinky Minky, she swore up and down everybody sent me to her, but they didn't. So is it fair to say that you may have that in your head, but that may be not how it went? Because literally, she really was literally, I know for a fact somebody sent her, but nobody had sent me. I had my own issue.
Look, ain't nobody send me to her channel. I can understand that. That's how the algorithm works. Listen, I understand how the algorithm works, but her saying all this stupid shit about me and she don't know me or what I done did or the shit I done, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't finna do that. She ain't finna come up here and undermine me when I know her for who the fuck she is. I ain't disrespected her yet and she keeps saying this shit.
Yeah,
this lady just whole live
you did disrespect
and said
me.
I was finna fight a nigga, and I don't
about
even know that nigga, but it was organic comedy, shawty.
There wasn't no organic comedy playing my motherfucking
you lame as hell, man. You lame. I didn't say nothing about your children. I can run it back. I didn't.
Well, listen, I think
why the fuck you motherfucking women get on here and lie like a nigga? I didn't mention your motherfucking children. I still got the live, and you asked me like a motherfucker. Hold on one second. Me and this lady had a conversation. She up here asking me to fight a bitch ass nigga that ain't gonna meet me nowhere on Campbellton, nowhere on the west side of Atlanta. You telling me I'm finna meet a nigga and shit? What type of shit is that? Then you come up here saying that goofy ass shit when I know in my heart somebody told your ass about that show.
I don't want to.
I'm going to mute. Go ahead.
I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna give you a chance to speak. I promise you. I'm always gonna be fair. All right. So listen. It's okay because I find that this happens a lot. some people that's in the troll beef sector and MO3 sector, they'll troll beef or troll somebody who's not a troller. I don't think Sin is a troll beefer. So sometimes when y'all troll people that's not in the troll beef sector, me for one, because I don't always understand the trolling stuff. So y'all might troll me and I take it personal because I don't know anything about the trolling stuff. So sometimes I feel like shit gets misconstrued when people do, like if you do content on somebody out the MO3 sector that's not a part of the troll beef sector, that shit could get kind of sticky because Sin probably wasn't looking at it as a troll. She was looking at that as a dig or shade or you dragging me and my kids. You see what I'm saying?
Listen, I ain't gonna accept it. I drug her kids because I didn't do that, Payday. That didn't even come up in my
I
commentary.
think it was Vato that was up there that actually said it, but he
Yep,
allowed, you
it
know
was
what I'm saying?
Vato. So don't sit here. Okay, then. So I ain't allowed that man. I don't even fuck with that nigga, Shawty. He got to read him from who? Like, that's some bullshit right there for you to even remember that. And I know now that Vato said it wasn't me. But all through the MO3 sector, you saying I'm.
Yeah, you a
I don't do
bitch.
that.
However you position yourself to be.
Reckless
That's
He a
plain as shit, my
bitch.
nigga.
He a
Like
I
bitch.
we
mean,
know that
whatever,
Bato
my nigga.
trolls kind of reckless.
Whatever.
He was reckless with his. So okay, so Sin, can you accept the fact that DG is saying that?
She's saying that. She's saying that to say what, Sin? That you goddamn was misinformed about me.
I
You
was
said
not
some bullshit
listen.
about me that ain't true.
I was
That's what
never
that is.
misinformed about you.
I ain't say nothing about
Like
you.
you
I didn't say shit about you in my commentary.
listen.
And for since then, you had this bullshit goddamn issue with me. I never said nothing
I
about your
had an
motherfucking
issue with
kids.
you. First of all, look,
The fuck?
my live, I got a couple lives that's still up. The same live when he came up in there. I say that he was a bitch ass
And I
nigga
was
because he stood up there
respectful and
and he
everything.
bucked up. He made the situation worse. Is how I feel, and I felt like at that time I was still Woo friend, so I felt like he exploited Woo when he knew that she wasn't mentally capable, stable to fucking be up there. So that he came in my chat. I told him what my issue was with him. Now after that, that's one thing. How he been moving in these streets, the YouTube streets, I don't fuck with him. If I meet him in real life, he might be a cool nigga, but on this motherfucker, I don't fuck with him. And that's
Oh my
that.
God.
That's not
Oh
because
my
of
God.
nobody else. It's not what nobody else told me. That's what the fuck showed me for a whole ass nigga. And that's what that is. I don't have to like you. Just accept that I don't fuck with you and stay on my way. I stay out your way.
I accept that. I accept that,
Everybody
but you
not gonna
lying.
like you, baby.
Go ahead though. I accept that.
So
I don't want to be. I don't want to be like
with,
by a foul motherfucker like that. Anyway, I'm straight.
do you still have a problem with my humble
I
opinion
ain't
being
had
that
no
she
problem
don't have
today. She jumped on sin. She jumped on. Hell no. Hell no. I ain't. No. Nah. She jumped. Sin reunited this shit by jumping on Snoop panel today, saying some stupid shit. She know what the fuck going on, man.
No, I don't know
They
what's
happened
going
on
on.
Snoop
I told
panel
you my
today.
humble. I told him
You jumped
my
on Snoop
humble
panel
opinion
and tried to
for the
drag me
first
on her
time
panel.
today. For the first time today in damn near a fucking year.
About that autopsy report. It was about that funeral, whatever the hell y'all called it. That's what it was about, though.
I don't
asked
know
her
what
that
it
in the
was
chat.
about.
I
I
ain't
just
dragged
know
you
my
in the
name
chat
was mentioned
for
in
you
the
to jump
chat
on a
and she was
panel and do
upset.
that goof ass.
So I called up and that's why I was like, I don't
There
know what
you
the fuck
go.
Donald
Thank
Lawrence
you.
got
Thank
going
you,
on, but I
Slim.
ain't
Thank you
know
for saying that. Thank you for saying that. So my humble opinion is messy. My humble
Well, my
opinion is
humble
messy.
opinion did
That's
No,
all
admit
I've
to
been
calling
saying for a
Sin
year
earlier.
straight, and I
Now,
got
wait,
straight.
she
wait,
called me
Gigi.
earlier.
She messy.
Look, I ain't gonna lie to you,
Said,
Pay. It wasn't on no message shit. She was like, she was hurt. She was like, I never did down or anything. He's thinking, I don't even know what she told me. That's why I keep telling you, I don't even know what happened. But that's why I called and like, no, I ain't got no issue with nobody over no down and all. I don't even know what the fuck going on. But that lady hurt because I guess she like you and you fucking being mean to her. That's the just the what I got from it. She don't
I
have an
just feel
issue
like
with
my
you, but you
humble
have an issue
opinion
with her.
feelings are hurt when it comes to you, DG. And she did admit to calling Sin
I don't
earlier.
think I was mean. She called me a medical patient. When she came up here, she called me a mental patient or some crazy
That's
shit. I
because
don't feel sorry for that
But
woman.
listen, DG, I think that she was saying that because you've been accusing her this whole time of like being in between you and Sin and running back to Sin. So she probably thinking like, okay, this nigga had a problem with me for the past year and he accusing me of some shit that I didn't do. So he must need medicine. Like that's how I take it. I don't take it like, you know what I'm saying? I'm serious. Like, can
That's
you repeat
crazy,
that?
man.
No. And so my humble
I
opinion,
ain't tripping.
it
What I'm
did hurt
saying
my
is that
feelings at first.
my humble opinion, we good, but I still feel like you messy. My humble opinion, you know what I'm saying? That's a fact.
Now she
You
did admit
messing
to
with me.
calling in earlier, but it could have been, like I said, to clear her name because you keep trolling her saying that she the reason why you and Sin beefing and Sin saying she got
This
her
lady
own.
could have put some Jew on me. This lady could put some Jew on me and everything because of my humble opinion. That's fucked up, though. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
That's
not at
fucked
all.
up.
Wait. Now, DG, now you accusing her of voodoo. So you basically saying that CNC didn't put something on you, and now you got bad luck because she didn't put a spell on you, like some voodoo on you. Like, come on now,
My
DG.
humble opinion. I said.
Okay, so now you saying my humble opinion did voodoo.
So Donna Goins, what happened with you and Not on My Watch? You started fucking with her because she be getting her nose dirty, or what? What happened with you?
I don't know if he want to talk about Not on My Watch. DG?
At all.
Yeah, I don't think he
Please.
want to talk about her.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they got their own issues going on right now.
Oh, they back together?
Nah, I think that's why he don't want to speak on them.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming that's my assumption.
I honestly think she could have been the reason for this lady not to like me, though. In my heart, I feel like between her and humble opinion, they contacted her and told her.
No. I ain't know you and Not on My
Oh.
Watch was talking to after. I don't know Not on My Watch like
Whatever.
that. I only talked to Not on My Watch one time recently. Over some other shit, and I just talked to my humble opinion for the first time today, and the call wasn't even a minute long, and she just called me because she was hurt by you. Nobody, it you, how you presented yourself to me is how I treat you. So there's you. There's not nobody else.
I could take that. I could take that. I could
You know
take
what I'm
that.
saying? And not only that, me and you didn't had this conversation before. Even with your page, I didn't came on your page, supported you and
We
everything.
did.
Dropping the
We had.
comments.
I know that we had that
You know what I'm
conversation,
saying?
but she made it read. She rehashed that today, Sam. That's the only why we talking about. We was talking about this, and you came over here.
Oh, he's
This
saying that
wasn't nothing that
basically
I
whatever
care
he
about.
filed with the Lady Snoop, that revisited everything, brought up everything back to the forefront today.
Exactly.
I still don't know what was said in the comments. I still don't even know what the fuck happened. I just know my humble opinion was hurt by
Well, I'm gonna
Donald
put
going
that shit
saying
on my
something about
community
me.
wall. I'm gonna put it on my community wall.
What you say? What you
I'm gonna
say?
put the receipts on the community wall to show you what happened today. Cause I ain't say shit about you. I said what I said about the fucking autopsy report of the funeral shit. That's what I was saying to my humble opinion, and it went left. You called in. I didn't call in though, and I called her over here laughing. That's all it was.
Gotcha. It's up in the dry. I'm about to put the other clothes now. All right, I'm about to drop down. I'm still listening since I gotta be a parent and gotta feed my babies and stuff.
Can my humble opinion hit the panel, please? Is it a possible payday? Please, we need some type of closure on this whole thing because look, I said something today and it went left, right, in the chat. But I would like to talk to my humble opinion now that Sin came.
I'm here, but let Goudini go first.
Yeah, address that statement. Who had the first autopsy report and who was laying on the table? You
I just
fool ass
realized
nigga,
my
bro.
mic was muted.
But you
Okay.
kept. You ain't, boy. I did the first man. Listen, when you signed me, bro, why you running from me, bro? Tell the people that.
I started the autopsy report.
But who was? Oh look, who was on the table first, bro? What autopsy? Go pull it up. Go ahead. Where you started at, nigga? Talk to
Now,
me.
what's your problem with? Okay, so Goon, your problem with DG is that he running from the
I don't have no problem with this nigga. This nigga, I'm trying to figure out why is this nigga sending me messages and deleting them. Can you talk about that? Okay. I'm trying to figure out, nigga, what's
so
your
Love
obsession?
Dad just said you had the first autopsy report. Who sent you, Love Jazz? Are you Goondini himself? Because the MO3 sector know I created that. That's my creation. Like this dude under me is my child. I birthed him into the MO3 sector. He would be unknown if it wasn't his father.
Nigga, what autopsy did you perform, nigga? What
Caring for this
autopsy
bitch.
did you perform? You ain't no practitioner. What autopsy? Well, I picked you apart. But let's talk about the bubbles, nigga. Talk about you just got out, nigga. You slid by a QT and got you a fucking noodle pack, nigga. What you talking about, bro? Hey, they ain't had no steak dinner for you, bro. You couldn't find somebody to cook for you, my nigga. Payday. You said what type of nigga? You got him right on your panel right now. He ain't never birthed nothing like this. Are you a female nigga? You ain't birthed shit. You a man, ain't you?
So okay, so are y'all arguing about who did the
I
first
am your father. Autopsy.
Payday. We talking about the autopsy
Payday.
report.
OPP.
I put this nigga. I picked this boy apart. You hear me?
Okay, so okay.
And now he talking about
hear
shot a
what
nigga
y'all
at you.
arguing about.
This is the way. Hey, boy, you hell, boy. You know that. You know that. Yeah, hell, boy. What are we doing? Mr.
I'm
Donald
gonna let
that's
the
what I
chat
want to know.
say. I'm gonna let the chat tell you who did the first autopsy first, son.
All right, chat. They asking y'all, did Goon do the first autopsy report? Or
Oh, Gray Digger said okay,
DG?
okay, Gray Digger. Who did he got down have on the table, dog?
Now
last
I
time
had
I
one
checked,
and one because one person said Goon
My
was the
humble
first, and then
opinion.
somebody else said DG was.
My
oh, yeah,
humble
come back to my
opinion was
humble
the
opinion. I
first
ain't one of y'all.
ever.
Hold on.
She was the first ever autopsy report ever.
Hold on. You saying you performed the autopsy report on my humble opinion?
Okay, KOK say DG did.
Can y'all tell me? Because I'm not gonna say, hey, I body if hey, can y'all say who? Can you tell me who?
Okay, so you asking who he did the first autopsy report
Yeah,
on.
what was the first autopsy report, nigga?
All right, chat. They asking y'all who did DG do
Who
the
knows?
first autopsy report on?
And DG don't say shit. I want to know if they know, nigga. All they saying is DG. They must be with you. Who did he do? Because I remember, nigga, I bodied you, nigga. Now, I ain't gonna say I never seen a nigga catch a body. I seen a nigga catch a body before, but this nigga ain't never did no motherfucking autopsy report. And that's on the record. Who have this nigga reported on, y'all?
Sin say she don't know.
Nobody knows. We gonna give these folks a few more seconds. I know when G. Exactly. They saying they know when I did you though, bro. The bubbles, but you can't. Well, listen. Let's talk about that bubble bath, bro. All right. Okay,
Well,
I'm gonna give it
or
to
we
you.
could just solve this. What was the date when both of y'all first did y'all first autopsy report?
Go on, y'all wasn't beefing then. Nah, I'm just trying to figure out who he reported on. I seen him catch a body, but
What I'm saying is,
this nigga ain't.
Do you know the date?
I
you
came
first
up
did the autopsy?
my title. I don't know the date. Hold on, let me find it. But my title said autopsy report. I ain't never seen
DG,
your
when was
title
the
say
first time you
autopsy
did it?
report.
Because all we got to do is go.
It was my humble opinion. It was my humble opinion story. Payday.
Okay, and when
That's
was
why
the
we
day
here
you
today.
posted it?
That was last year, man. That was before he was born. That was before he was born. That was like March 2022. That was before he was born. That was before Gundini, BG.
Okay, so Goon, when
This
did
nigga
you do
called
your
me.
first autopsy?
Hey, my autopsy was at least 2 months back. My shit still fresh. You feel me? Not no whole year. You hear me? Old nigga.
I'm the creator.
Like you a fresh body,
I'm the
but
creator. I am the creator of that, man.
How do it feel? Listen, how do it feel, nigga? Like I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. This nigga DG, I slid with DG one night. I seen this nigga catch a body, right? And you know what I'm saying? I ain't even say nothing. I might have said, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit was funny and shit. But listen, I done body this nigga. What do you have to say about that though, nigga? And honest to God, bro, I'm gonna give you your credit, bro. You had something going, but nigga, you fell off, my nigga. It is
So
what it
listen,
is,
man.
bro.
Let's
But
have
nobody
a
never knew.
dialogue. Let's have a conversation. No scratching, if we can. So Payday, if we can, I need you to moderate this conversation.
No, we gonna do this shit for Payday. Let's talk about it.
Y'all good. Go ahead.
You're running, nigga. Let's go.
You so adamant. You adamant about conversation with your father. I don't want you to be a bastard, man. So listen, son. Check this out now. True story. When you
about my father. Son, okay.
hold on, because you've been running me around, you've been running me down, I block you, all kind of shit, etc. So listen what I'm saying, man. This crazy, man. This crazy. We get to have this conversation, man.
Be a man about it, nigga.
You had like fucking what? 2 chances,
Nigga,
maybe 3.
hurry up, nigga. You
Hold
talking
on,
too fucking long, bro.
cause I'm an old nigga, man. I'm your father, man. I'm the grandfather now. So listen, man, when you had your chances, dog, you let not on my watch, dox me in your chat. I text you behind the scenes, bro. Right? When they started running around here with my name and saying all the shit they were saying that happened on your platform. Remember that? You come off mute. I ain't on mute. Do you remember that day you let them dox me inside your chat at the healing sector? This nigga
Goon,
on
you
mute.
still there?
Hey.
Goon, you with us?
Yeah.
So let me continue. Oh, okay, go ahead then. You can rebuttal. You there?
Let's go,
I'm on that good
Goon.
game.
He dropped
So
down.
obviously he left. What happened was we fell out because of that right there. He had somebody saying my real name in his chat. I let it rock though. It was about 4 5 motherfuckers. And once you get doxxed, it's pretty much, it is what it is. It can keep
It's
happening. But
open season.
that was the first issue that me and Goondini had. You know what I'm saying? And then the second time was whenever, you know what I mean, he had a subscribers party thrown for him. But the party was based on my name, Payday. Like that was talking shit about me in the honor of his homeboy. His homeboy, we from the Carolinas, right? He just said that when he came up here. He let them motherfuckers throw
So
a
y'all from the
subscribers
same place?
party.
Is
We
Goon
from
from
the
where you from?
same place.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, man, y'all in the
This
same
bitch, this
city.
bitch, this bitch, this bitch from the same motherfucking region. He let them go in on me. Now he ain't have to interject or scratch for me, but I would respect the nigga more if he would at least hit him like, yo, goddamn, dumb down on
So
my boy.
basically what you
He ain't
saying
say
is,
shit. He sat there and got them little bit of subscribers. He got the little bit of subscribers that he got. Sold his soul for nothing. Fast forward a couple days later, bitch ass nigga still got what I told him was destined to get 1,000 subscribers. And that shit still don't mean nothing. 1,000 subs don't mean nothing, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I got 4,000 subs. You
okay,
know what
I
I'm saying?
know,
But that's what happened. That's what happened.
okay, I got you. I know my humble opinion was in the backstage. She dropped down. My humble opinion, you can hit the link again, so that you and DG can have y'all final, conversation and go ahead and end that on out. So it won't still be open, baby.
Please, my humble opinion. Come on up here so I can drag your ass one last time.
And
Come
we
on
got
up here.
Goon back. Goon came back. He said he had more to say. Goon?
Yeah, man, I missed the whole He's so long with it, but I missed the whole
Well, let me give you
what
the ghetto
happened, bro?
recap.
Yeah.
The ghetto recap is DG say
I don't
he
remind
started this
repeating
autopsy
it, son.
shit.
I don't remind repeating it, son.
Don't cut that woman off, man. Let her speak on.
All right, the quick ghetto recap is this. DG say he started this autopsy shit. He said he was doing it a whole year ago. You picked it up about 2 months ago. He said that the only problem he has with you is that you let some people come on your panel and dox him and say his real name. He feels like because y'all are from the same city that you shouldn't have let it rock like that.
That boy ain't from where I'm from. We is not from the same city, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We definitely cut from different cloth,
I
and it's
said the
obvious.
Carolinas. I said the same
Oh,
region.
okay,
I said the
okay.
same region, fool
Yeah,
ass
y'all from
nigga.
the same area. I'm sorry. The
Oh,
same
okay,
area.
okay.
You are not from Atlanta.
Hey, listen, I am not from. I've been here 20 years, y'all. In Gwinnett, you know what I'm saying? Moving around all through this motherfucker, Georgia from Savannah to the top. But listen, my point of thing is, I never said I had a problem with this nigga. I've been around for a minute. He probably been doing autopsy reports, but listen, nigga, you ain't had no autopsy report in a minute, nigga. So I guess I reminded you, nigga, of your shit. I ain't never seen you do no autopsy report. Now I'm not gonna sit here and say I ain't never seen this nigga catch a body. That boy Trap, hey, and this ain't even no goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that boy Trap got body. Let's just be honest. It's my first YouTube body, but I'm gonna go on mute because I want Miss
The one that I did for MHO was epic though. That shit was epic, dude. Nigga, you can't. You can never duplicate the one I did on MHO. I'm telling
I never
you.
seen that. I
For you.
never seen
So
that,
you can
sir. But
goddamn take
y'all go
notes.
ahead.
That shit was classic.
Okay, we got my humble opinion back up in this bitch. All right, let's tell y'all the last conversation. You heard everything DG had to say. You heard everything Sin City had to say. So what y'all gotta say to each other?
Well, first I want to say, thank you to Sin for the level of care and respect that she has shown me. I really, really, really appreciate it. But everything that she was saying, as you could see, I kept putting in the chat. I didn't know all that, what she was saying. This was my first time hearing all this. And when he brought it up in Lady Snoop's chat, that's why I said to myself, I don't argue back and forth like that with people. I just don't. I'm not gonna sit and argue with someone for 30 minutes to try to convince them of something and call them names. That's just not what I do. But when he
I
put
blocked
that
you to
in
the
the
death of you, Miss Humble Opinion. You won't see me. You won't never see me again. I block you again. You blocked for
Y'all
life.
being so tough, it's crazy. Like, okay, DG, is
but
it any coming
anyway,
back from this?
see how
Because
he
at the end of the
interrupted me?
day, hold on, my humble opinion, 1 second. Listen, at the end of the day, my humble opinion is a subscriber. Is there any coming back from this, DG? She has cleared her name. She has said that she ain't tell Sin
I've
City.
been begging this lady to come to my show. I've been begging this lady to come to my show, Payday, for
Okay,
a
so my
year.
humble opinion.
She
Are
know
you
this,
going
man.
to
This Humble
Well,
Opinion,
I didn't
stop
know if he
playing,
was
stop
trying
trolling
to.
for 1 minute, please.
salute Truth Hurts and
Damn,
salute
stop
Miss
trolling.
Ambrose
She a super damn troll, Payday. That ain't even
Who?
her real damn voice.
But you a troll, DG.
This nigga said that ain't her real voice. Man, let this woman speak.
Nah, we've been hearing that all night though. Everybody been in the chat saying that is not my humble opinion
Well,
real voice.
Max and Sin, and Queen Duvall can tell you this is me. But let me just say
But
this.
Max was the main one saying this ain't your voice. But okay.
So what is she
When
doing
she
over?
said I was 27. Well, look, a lot of these people on here they look older than me. But anyway, let me say this. In the beginning, when he first started talking about me in this autopsy thing, yes, I'll be honest, it did hurt my feelings because I couldn't figure out why he was doing it. And all of this, what he and Sin just explained, I never knew any of that was happening. I never saw the lives. I never saw them, any of that. Them going off on each other, and no one ever said anything to me about it. So tonight, when Sin explained all that it was my first time hearing all that. I didn't even know. So yes, it hurt my feelings at first, and I'm gonna tell you why. I really honestly try to live right. And I feel like if I do something or say something and people know that I'm a Christian, I don't want them to misjudge other Christians or what being a Christian is really supposed to be about. And I don't want to be the cause that you hear people say, well, I used to go to church, but I met this person and Christians lie all the time and all this kind of stuff. That's not how I live my life. And I don't want to be the cause of someone
Are you
feeling
disrespecting
that
my
way.
religion?
And so what religion are you speaking of?
Sin wanted to be known that her and my humble opinion got into it about a year ago, so she wouldn't even be having conversations with my humble opinion during that time.
Right. And she missed that. And we just cleared that up because what she thought was what it was wasn't what it was. Because about a year ago, I had a family member that was in a potentially life-threatening situation. So I had said to a few people in the chat, I'm going to be in and out, and I might be out. Some days I might be out, some days I might peak. And it was a really serious situation. So when I came back, the situation that happened with me and Sam, I didn't even know what she was talking about. And then she said, well, if anybody want to straighten it out, hit my panel. And I didn't hit the panel because I'm just not one of those people. If I get upset with you, I'm not going to go and talk to this person
Oh Lord.
and all that.
Okay, well,
But
I
that's why it hurt
feel
my. That's
so
why I
I
hurt
feel
my
as though
feelings initially.
y'all beef
Right
is
now, I don't care. I'm beyond it. I'm not gonna
okay. So that's
these
what
are
I was about to
childish
do.
games.
I
I'm
feel
not.
like y'all's problem was miscommunication for one. I think it could just be water under the bridge now if y'all just agree to
Okay, let me stop. Let me say this to you,
But
my
I
humble
did
opinion.
that.
For real.
I started
For real.
speaking
Let
to
me
him.
stop being let me stop being immature real quick to you, real quick, my humble opinion. Let me be mature real quick, because you dodging the truth. And it's okay though. You know what I'm saying? We come from the same origins, and I know you got troll in you, whether you started at Ratchet, Polar, Stove, MHB. I know you got some troll in you. This is my thing though. You can't take accountability for what happened. It was just the reaction video that made me and you fall out. If I never did that, you probably still be a moderator on my channel, sub to my page, and inside the chat. I done saw you on E panel when I was dragging the white boy. You ain't had no problem with me, and we ain't had no problem. I just can't understand why you won't be honest about that video causing beef. That caused beef between me and you.
What? See,
well,
And
I
I
think
think you
I
be,
think
holding the grudges.
I think what you missing, DG, is you really did hurt my humble opinion's feelings, and she did say that in the chat.
How,
She's not saying
payday?
it now.
and I
How,
got
payday?
over
I
it.
think from doing the commentary.
How did I hurt
No,
your
listen.
feelings?
I'm about to tell you, DG. I'm about to tell
Let me
Be
you.
just say
honest.
this.
Be
So y'all
honest. Be honest.
listen. Y'all gotta let me talk though. DG.
Okay.
Okay, so I think what hurt her feelings was when you did the live replaying the reading with Woo. She already, I'm hearing, didn't like that reading. So I guess
didn't see the live he did. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
so
I never
what?
saw
So
it.
exactly what hurt your feelings that DG did? Tell me what hurt your feelings.
Just the fact that somebody said he was doing a funeral on me. So I went to his page and I could see that he, had it scheduled, but I didn't even watch it.
So
I
what?
didn't
What hurt
watch
your
it.
Can you
feelings?
remember the title? Can you
Because
remember the title, my humble opinion? Can you be fair and at
and
least remember the title?
then he came on the show I was doing with J-Town to apologize, but he didn't even apologize to me. He apologized to J-Town. He
So
apologized
did
to
that hurt your
J-Town.
feelings further?
No.
Okay.
And then at some point,
Can we be clear? Can we
I
be
just
clear, my
so I
humble
just said,
opinion,
okay,
please?
well, he made some kind of
Salute, Auntie Fee.
he made some kind of apology. So I just decided to move beyond it. And I would drop into his live, and for the view, I would click the like button and I would speak, and I would be on
You
my
no
way.
longer support my
I was
platform because of a
I
reaction
would be
video,
on
my
my way.
humble opinion.
And then I would speak to him
But that's
sometimes
weird that
in the
you no
chat.
longer support my platform because of that.
I don't support
It's
foolishness
crazy. You don't support my platform because of, okay, but I did a reaction that you haven't even watched yet, man, humble opinion. It was all fucking comedy, freaking
because those.
comedy.
Okay, let me just
It
say
was all
this.
comedy. It
Payday.
was all trolling, and I think you took it personal, my
I'm
humble
listening,
opinion.
baby.
I asked you to come back to the platform several times to let you know that's
this is
all it
like,
was.
okay, people know I used to be a school teacher. To me, it like a lot of this stuff
I
reminds me
know
of
that. I
kids
know
at
that. I know
recess.
that you was a school
I think
teacher. You told me
it's
that.
ridiculous,
Personally told me
all
you were
this
a
kind
school
of
teacher.
getting into it over meaningless things and lying and making up stuff about people just to get the
Can I
views.
say
And
something? Can
our
I say something,
sector
please?
is like,
Can I
our
interject, please?
sector, it's become like a cancer. It's like
Can I interject, please? My humble opinion.
we're destroying our sector from the inside out, So then you know what? If people thought that enemies were coming with guns to kill them, but you in the house fighting each other so hard, when the enemy comes, you don't even know
You
they're
would
out there
run.
because you're
You would
fighting each
run and
other.
hide.
So
My humble opinion. Can I interject, please?
no, because when I tried to, you told
I'm a
me to stop.
warrior. I'm a warrior, and I would defend you like I have always did. Remember that? I've always defended you.
Well, I've
So
never
let's
heard of a
start.
part-time. I've never heard of a part-time
Let's
warrior.
start there.
I've never heard of that. I'm gonna defend you today, or I'm gonna defend you.
Okay.
But it's
I'm
really,
not.
it
I
really is.
always
All
defended
right, let
you
me speak
from
for a
day
second.
one. My humble opinion.
Let me speak for a second, y'all. Now, DG, everybody been in these comments. Okay, Truth Hurt says, I remember a humble dude. I think you forgot that guy for a quick interview. Now, that is not the first time that we have heard this in this chat. Like, what have you been doing, DG? Okay, because guess what? Goon then came up here with an issue. My humble opinion then came up here with an issue. Truth Hurts is talking about an issue. What did you do? Is it just that you just trolling so hard? Oh, Truth
Let
Hurt
me.
says that's for Goon. I'm sorry. No. Truth Hurt says that's for Goon. So I'm sorry. That's not for you.
Well, she
Okay.
might have that opinion about me too. We got history, but let me say this, baby, because I don't want
Go
to
ahead.
cut my humble
Go ahead. I
opinion
want to
off. I
listen
just
to
want to say
everybody.
I defended her. I defended her and respect her. I don't think she liked my comments. I might have said some fuck shit, like I said earlier. But the lady did not come and face me like we always did before. Since that day, it's been a
Do
year.
I have
It's
a
got to be a
behind the scenes
real whole year,
relationship?
damn
You
near
and my
12 months since
humble
that
opinion.
Pop Toss report.
So, question: do you, in my humble
Huh?
opinion, have a behind the scenes relationship where,
What?
no, I'm not saying like where
Never,
y'all together.
never,
No.
never. But we were supposed to. Or we were supposed to be friend each other.
Okay,
He
so
And
was
we
that's
supposed to
cool.
supposed
have.
to
We were
call
supposed
me.
to talk, like, cause
He
I
was
got I
when
got
he
history.
apologized to J Town.
Right.
I
I didn't
said,
never
I no
call
longer
her
owe the
ass.
apology. So he was supposed to contact me in my DM to apologize to me, and he never did.
It's all good. Truth hurts.
He never did.
I
But
never called. But listen, I apologize for that, and I want to apologize for disrespecting you on Payday platform. I'm sorry. I be being funny and trolling. But listen. I think you might have got there and took me, what I'm saying, for the wrong person because I ain't never really came at you like that. I was saying that last night, not today. I saw you in Snoop chat, but I said last night, yo, Mama being pull up on me. You always ignore it because I
no,
wanted to let you
I
know it
did
was
not
all
see
just
that in her.
me
If
trolling
that was
you.
in her chat
And
last night, I didn't
you in
see
that
that.
environment. This the environment though. We always told you that. This the environment where we troll at all time high.
Now I will say
And I see
that.
you can't take it. So I'm just saying, I apologize, my humble opinion.
Now I
I
will
might have
say
went
this
too
too,
hard on you.
y'all.
You know what I'm
Let's
saying? I'm
keep in
done trolling you.
mind.
I'm done trolling you.
Salute Big Ink Energy. But let's keep in mind, y'all. Sometimes when subscribers, okay, so yeah, they follow these trollers, right? These people who troll people, and then subscribers get into this troll with content creators as well. And I sometimes feel like everybody can't take the heat though. When it's happening. I feel like some people can take it to a certain extent and then it becomes personal. And I think in this situation, I think, like I said, it was miscommunication. I think DG had in his mind that you played a part in him in Sin City, and you actually didn't. Sin City did come and clear your name to say, listen, I have my own issues. And they were able to come to a common ground, even if it wasn't to, oh, we cool now. They didn't come to, oh, we cool, but they did come to, all right, listen, I understand, you understand type thing. Right. And what I'm hearing DG say now to you, my humble opinion, is he apologizes for disrespecting you in any type of way on this platform or any platform. And he
I
feels
was
as
trolling
though,
you today. I was trolling you for real, for real. I was trolling my humble opinion.
and if
Today I was
he feels
trolling you.
as if you was taking anything personal, he wants you to know it's not a personal problem, and he wants to get past this in y'all relationship. Do you receive that? My humble opinion. I don't mean relationship like that. I just mean friendship, social media ship, whatever y'all want to call it. But I'm saying, do you receive that? My humble opinion.
Can you play the Jeopardy music
Dun,
while I'm
dun,
happening?
dun, 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 dun. Woo. Do, 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 do. I hope I did good enough.
You did. Thank you. Yes, I can move past it, and I don't mind a little bit of trolling, but I don't want to be lied on. Lying on people and causing a big ruckus. That's not, to me. That's not the same as trolling, because
Okay.
it speaks, it defames my character, and it gives people, the wrong impression of me who don't know
Man, that
me.
was trash. That was a trash impression right there, though. Nah, for real though.
Well, yeah, but I don't. And like I said, Donald, I don't mind you trolling me, but I don't make up lies about me, because people have done that in this sector, and I know that it's like,
And if you could twerk to that, baby, you could twerk to anything. I probably could too if I really concentrated. Go ahead, my humble opinion.
well, that's it. And Payday, I appreciate you
Do
giving
you
us a
accept that though? Do you accept that? Do you receive that, Miss my
Do you
humble
receive
opinion?
his apology?
yes, I do.
Okay.
So I ain't
Did
gotta
you
worry about
call?
you not coming in my chat and I can unblock you and stuff like that.
I
Keep
didn't know I
welcome in
was
the
blocked.
chat. That's all I'm saying, Miss my humble opinion. I just blocked you today.
Uh, uh,
He gonna unblock you. My humble opinion. He's saying if you ain't got no problem with him no more, he gonna unblock you. You can come in and chill out in the chat and do whatever.
Get your moderator stick, give your opinion, do some straightening like you used to do, but it's been a whole year of us going back and forth trolling each other. I'm done. I mean, I just feel like you probably took it the wrong way. I put the video on private the minute I talked to Sin. Like she said, we straightened it. You know what I'm saying? You reunited it today. I don't know if you called her, but I talked to Sin a long time ago and put that video on private.
see, he said I reignited it, but he
I'm
was
sorry.
the
I'm
one.
sorry.
He was
I'm
the
sorry.
one
That's why
that
we
was
were
talking
scratching
about me
today
in
in
the
the
chat.
chat. No, I'm just saying
So
that's why we were
basically, he's
scratching
saying
today.
that. Okay, so let me clear that up for you, my humble opinion. I think what he's saying is when you reached out to Sin to call into the panel, he was looking at it as if you had been doing that all along. And so I think when you did that, it fed into his suspicions. Okay. But now he has found out that his suspicions aren't right. So I think that's the only thing he's saying about it. He just basically saying, like, look, when I seen you call her and she hit a panel, I was
Right. I
already
thought
feeling
that he
like,
felt like she called her and she hit the panel that fast.
right. And so he feeling like that's what's been happening all along. So that's
No.
all he's saying.
Yeah, fast.
No, as I put in the chat, she and I have
She
never
said she got a
spoken.
certain level of respect for you,
But let me say this.
but she
She
said
and I
today
have never
she messed
spoken
with you the long
an
way.
unkind word or negative word about anyone. I haven't done it to her, and she hasn't done it to me ever.
Okay.
Okay, never, never, never. But when
I don't want
you
no
brought that up,
I don't want no issues with you, my humble opinion, at all.
when you brought that up in this chat today, I did not even realize that was connected to
Together.
the autopsy. Because I never knew all this stuff.
See, I think a lot of things came out to put everybody on the same page today, DG. I think Sin knew some parts of it. My humble opinion
For
knew
sure.
some
For
parts of
sure.
it. And DG, you knew some parts of it. But I think the whole full picture just came together today. And so I did see my humble opinion writing in the chat like I knew none of this, and so then keep in mind that she did take a break from YouTube and haven't really been around. So, like I said,
Yeah,
I
that
do
was
think
last year. And when you have family, listen, I lost a family member in November. I lost 2 family members in December. I've had COVID 3 times. I mean, life be happening, with
fast.
people. And I just, a lot of times, like I said, I put my cell phone in my bra and I be cooking and doing my laundry and different things. And I have a dog now. I cannot be sitting up here getting caught up in these
So she
people.
didn't traded this hen cats for a dog, DG. She wants you to know that life has changed for her. I'm just playing, my humble opinion.
Yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine. It's just
I'm just playing with you though.
oh yeah, I know, honey. And I'm just not all like I'm not
But what you're saying
always
is you just been taking care of your peace and sanity.
yeah.
Okay.
And I don't like to get into all this like the nitpicky. Not that I don't care when people have disagreements, but sometimes people have their own issues with each other, and then if they want to get on the panel and talk about the issue they have with someone for 10 days, for God's sake, we have our own family members and issues, so we can't be tuned in to the
My
issue they have
condolences
with
to
somebody.
you. My condolences to you, and for real, I ain't trolling you no more.
Thank you.
My own thing. I'm
Mention
done
any
with
of
that.
that because then people they get on YouTube and talk about your deceased family members.
Speaking of which, I do want to introduce to y'all. I am gonna start a series. I survived a content creator. And so y'all are gonna see some surprise guests like hit the stage. If y'all been out here ruining people's lives, we about to talk about it. I
Can
don't
I do
care if
one
it's
on you,
one
Donald?
content creator about
I
another
survived Donald.
content creator. I don't care if it's one content
When you
creator.
doing that, I'm in the. I got some people that's been destroying
I
my
just
life.
told you
Please bring me
what I
up on
told
that
you to put in
motherfucker. I mean,
what I
bring me up on the.
what I told you to put in my back chat. It was for a reason, okay? So definitely, me and you gonna have a conversation. But I do want to let my subscribers know, like that is next up on the list, okay? Because a lot of people's lives have been changed and affected by certain things that have hit the internet, like literally for real, like seriously. And I want to help people get whatever they lost back. Like, so that's where my heart is with it. It's not to just drag these content creators, but if a content or even a subscriber, if something has affected your life or a content creator has affected your life, I'm here to get that back. Like, what did they ruin for you? And hopefully me and my subscribers can go ahead and rebuild that for you. Because I don't feel like it's right for anybody to get their life changed or ruined by things that have hit the internet. Okay. So I just wanted to say that. But y'all go ahead.
And let me just say this. Thank you, Fee. I appreciate it. Let me say this. That a lot of people on YouTube, they like to say, this is for entertainment purposes only. I don't understand why y'all so mad. But then they do things that affect people, you know, in their real lives. So and so when content creators say this is for entertainment purposes only, but then they take it way beyond that. They need to choose. If it's for entertainment purposes only, make it that. And
Yeah. And
leave it
then
right there.
sometimes, even though content creators say it's for content, I mean for entertainment purposes only, it's not always entertaining. Let me just say
Right.
that. And sometimes when it's about somebody's personal life, they don't really find it funny, nor do they family member, nor does their kids think it's funny. So yeah, that's
Because you
that.
know what? You get people on here, they know someone has lost their mom.
Yeah.
Okay. And they get on here, your dad, mama this, your dad, mama.
Well, anybody that's lost their mom, I want to say right now, I'm sorry for your loss. Anybody that's lost a loved one out there, I'm sorry for your loss.
And I thank you for myself. But they don't. I knew a lady who went to Jacksonville to help her daughter and her son-in-law by taking care of their grandchild. One evening, her daughter was out at a training. It was just her son-in-law and her granddaughter. She put the granddaughter to bed. She was watching TV with her son-in-law, and she said her head was hurting a little bit. She was going to go lay down. So when
Never
she didn't
woke
come
up.
back out, huh?
Never woke up.
Right. When she didn't come back out, he went in her bedroom. She was gone.
Yeah,
He had
things
passed
happen
away.
fast, y'all. And we often don't take stuff serious. And I think it's so crazy when sometimes content creators, because I've seen content creators create a play where they didn't say that they done had family members come up and be like,
Can I have a
oh,
word with Fee
committed
about them facts,
suicide.
Payday? Is there any way Fee about them facts can hit the link? I got some issues with Fee about them facts.
Can
She
you let her
another old,
finish?
she another woman in the sector. I'm sorry.
It could be
Okay,
ADHD.
usually Auntie Fee don't be having no beef with nobody, but Auntie Fee is very straightforward. So I know if she does hit the link, she don't mind, saying whatever. Auntie Fee, the link is pinned. If you want to hit it, you are welcome to hit it. If you want to come up and talk to DG. So if she hit the link, DG, I will definitely put her up for you. But basically, I forgot what I was saying, but I don't know, what was I saying, y'all? Y'all don't know either, huh?
Well, we were talking about, I think you were just piggybacking off of
Oh
what I
yeah, life is so short, y'all. It's just so short. And I was saying that I've seen some content creators like make a play and be like had a family member say that they committed suicide behind stuff that was on like the internet. Like sometimes the plays just go too far. And I don't even understand how subscribers even go back to those content creators, because like that's crazy. Anytime you coming up here saying that you are not here anymore, or that you are unalive but you're still living, like it's all about attention, y'all. But further than that though, life is definitely short. So y'all gotta be mindful of the things y'all say to people.
because you can bring that karma, you can bring that dark karma upon yourself and your own family.
I'm sorry, my humble opinion. Go ahead, and then I say what I gotta say. Go ahead.
I said you can bring that karma upon yourself and your own family. So you're talking about somebody that deceased loved one, how you gonna dig them up, bury them again, and a week later, it could be someone very close to you.
And there's power in the tongue, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I always tell y'all I don't want to drag dead family members or kids and stuff. There's definitely power in the tongue, and I know exactly how powerful my tongue is. I know that I can manifest things with my tongue and my mouth. So I'm very careful when I speak things into people's lives, because it can most definitely come true. So y'all be careful what y'all say. Now, Miss Auntie Fee said that she ain't trying to argue with nobody, DG. She said no disrespect, but she not gonna hit the link. So you gonna have to contact
already.
me, behind the scenes. We gotta respect the fact that she ain't.
Yeah, I'm gonna email her. I'm gonna email her.
I got you. So yeah, he'll email
For
you.
sure. I'm gonna email her. And thank you, Payday, for having me up here too. For real. Salute my humble opinion.
Y'all will see more of this type of content come from me. I do want to bring peace into the sector, and I do want to bring love and peace. And it don't always have to be about drama. It don't always have to be about bullshit. It don't always have to be like effed up stuff about people's family members and their kids, because no lie, I get tired of hearing that. I do, like that.
Me too.
Not cool to me. It's not. I get tired of the doxing as well. I don't care about what people have done in their past. Like I said, it was either a lesson or a blessing, and it's not my place to judge these people for what they have done. Nor does somebody's past tell who they are today. So, I'm not a fan of the doxing. I'm not a fan of the dragging of kids. I'm not a fan of the dragging of the dead. I feel like if they're dead, leave them there. I feel like kids should be kids, and they should not be spoken on as grown individuals, especially behind something that their mom came on here and did, or their grandmother or grandfather came on here and did. But yes, y'all. So hopefully I could try to bring a little peace into the sector. I don't know if it's gonna work, but hey, we gonna do what we do over here, because we renegades and we don't do what everybody else do. Okay. So like I said, y'all be on the lookout. I'm gonna go ahead and drop you down my humble opinion. Do you have anything else you want to say before you leave?
No, it's just that I do love you guys, and
we love you too.
I come in peace.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for coming up on the panel. I want to thank everybody who hit the link. I'm so glad that I could get to the bottom of these issues with you guys. Hopefully it will not go any further than it did today. Hopefully that's the end of that. DG, I will be reaching out to you behind the scenes. Everybody else, y'all just look forward to the content. Like I said, one day we might be over here. Oh, I did have a record label contact me. They want me to interview all of their artists. So I will be bringing some rapper interviews to you guys. So you might come here one day and it might be a rapper up here doing an interview. You might come one day, we might be talking about, true crime. You might come in here one day and we might be on the bullshit. We don't know. But we renegades, and we're going to take it one day at a time, 1 second at a time, okay? I love y'all, and make sure y'all keep coming back. Feel free to hit the cash out. Feel free to please hit the like button if you can't do nothing else, okay? It is free. All right? Now hold on, let me bring y'all out of here on something. We're gonna go ahead back to this song right here.